Friday Night Football Showcase, a special treat for you tonight. We're coming to you live from Sportplex Stadium in Valley, Alabama, as the Warriors of Russell County are on the road tonight. The 5-0, ranked in the top 10 Russell County Warriors, are on the road tonight to take on 3-1 Valley High School. I'm Mike Peacock. Alongside me is Austin Allen. Our producer tonight is Tyler Dykes, and we are bringing the action to you here from Valley, Alabama. The teams have burst through their signs. Valley is still streaming over to their sideline, and we're getting ready for kickoff here in Valley, Alabama. A nice night. We were hoping that it would turn off and be a nice night after all the rain we've had in the last 24 hours here in our area, and it is a beautiful night and not nearly as humid and warm as it has been, Austin.
No, it's not, Mike. It's a beautiful night. Feels good. Fall in the air. It's not pumpkin patch season yet, though, so don't leave your seat.
It's getting there. It's getting there, but it's still. Hey, don't think it's not going to be hot quite a few more times before we turn off cool. But we'd like to thank our sponsors, our presenting sponsors: Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and Jack Houston Memorial Hospital and Houston Clinic. As always, our fine presenting sponsors. And as always, tonight we will bring you the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game at the end of the contest. And we'll also see some candidates for our Valley Hospitality Plays of the Week that we'll have. I'm sure we'll have some nominees in this game. Russell County will receive the opening kickoff, so we'll get to see their dynamic offense right away. And quarterback Bryson Riggins, we found out this week Bryson is one of the players to watch or a nominee for Alabama High School Athletic Association Mr. Football in the state of Alabama. So this is going to be a fun one. Two really good quarterbacks going at each other tonight as Caden Foreman for Valley and Bryson Riggins from Russell County will lead their respective teams. The kick is away. It's a pooch kick. It's going to hit the ground and be fielded. And Russell County's down the sideline. Got through the first line, and it's going to be really good field position for the Warriors as they start at about their own 45-yard line.
That was a great job shaking and baking, just able to get loose there. Caught a couple Valley defenders out of their lane. Great starting field position. It's going to be nice to see a couple of quarterbacks slinging around a little bit, Mike. You know, a lot of high school football gets kind of convoluted down to the ground game a lot, right? So It should be a nice refresher here.
Both of these teams will run a lot of spread, and they do like to throw the football. A tight formation to start things here for the Warriors. Let's see if they shift out of it. Got one man in motion. Riggins drops back. He looks. He throws over the middle, complete. And that's going to be a first down. And that was completed to Cameron Murray. I believe that was Cameron Murray. Maybe not. That may have been Cedric Dupins. I believe that was Cedric Dupins, number 5. His jersey was a little bit wrinkled up.
That was a big-time throw, Mike, shoving it into that window. They're going quick, too.
The give is going to be a gain of about 3 or 4 yards. Looks like they're going to get to the 45. We'll give him 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. And I believe on the carry for Russell County was Chris Lucas, the sophomore. Riggins in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, a single receiver to the left. Takes the snap. He hands it to Lucas again. Lucas breaks through. He's going to get down to somewhere around the 35-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Little quick throw, complete. And that is complete to Eugene Robinson, senior running back. And that's another first down for the Warriors. And quickly, they're down, moving the ball very well.
Great job by Riggins there, Mike. 2 big-time throws, just absolutely confident in where he's going with the ball. On time, in rhythm.
He spins it well. And the Valley defensive line, the nose guard. And again, Austin, we said this last week. How many people on that Valley sideline over there said, watch the football? And that was the
I can
guy
hear
that
one
was
saying it right now, Mike.
That was the guy that was right over the football that jumped offside right there. He had it right under his nose.
Free 5 yards.
The clap still got him. So it's going to be 1st and 5 now. And I believe they are at the 21-yard line. Riggins back to throw. Throws out in the flat on the left side. It's complete. And that's complete to Quentin Lewis. And that's going to be a first down, I believe. We got a couple of tents up right here, so it's hard to see the numbers on the field, Austin, but I believe he might have gotten down to around the –
They're right on fringe red zone territory, that's for sure. They're
about the 16-yard line, I believe, if I'm seeing it right. And we apologize if that's not correct. They may be a little closer than that. First down, they can get a first down. Give. And that is Eugene Robinson on the carry, the senior running back. And he's going to get down to inside the 10, I believe, or close to the 10-yard line. They don't have the stand-up yard markers along the sideline. They've only got the numbers out on the grass. And this side is not really high, so it's hard to see the numbers of the yard lines.
Yeah, we're right at field level pretty much here, Mike.
Second down. Riggins looks to throw. Throws out in the flat to the right side. A juke move. A good tackle. Valley's going to gang tackle over there, and they're going to get the man down. Not a big gain, only a couple of yards. And it's going to be 3rd and about 4 here as the Warriors are in the red zone.
3rd and about 4, Mike. Russell County's did a good job zooming down the field here. Field's condensed, though, and things have gotten a little tougher. Big down right here.
Riggins looking to throw again in the end zone, off the hands, and that ball should have been caught, Austin.
Should have been caught. Great throw by Riggins. Great play design there. Get your man right under the goalpost. You see it all the time. Work size up the middle.
Quentin Lewis let that one get away from him coming across the end zone. And it's going to be 4th and short, and the offense is going to stay out there for the Warriors. Coach Dylan Griggs believes his team can score here. They can get a first down inside the 5 at about the 2-yard line, and a timeout has been called now by Valley. And we'll take a break with them. You're watching Friday Night Football Showcase on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get
back at Valley. A run up the middle on 4th down. That's Chris Lucas. He got the handoff, and he gets down inside the 5-yard line. And did he score?
He scored,
He did
Mike.
score. Okay. At first, I never saw anybody's motion from the officials.
Nobody signaled till late, but he did score. He got in, standing up pretty much.
But a good run. They opened a great hole for him up the middle. And so Russell County on the board here on their first possession. 8:07 to go in this first quarter. The extra point, bad hold, and it's going to be no good. As a bad snap, couldn't get the hold down. And the kicker, Justin Hernandez, tried to get it up and over the crossbar, but just couldn't make it. So it's 6-0 here, 8:07 left. We're going to take a break. We'll come back for the kickoff on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account. all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats
Alabama Sportplex Stadium, the kickoff. Hernandez gets his foot into it. It's going to be taken about the 6-yard line by Valley. Oh, and he is met hard as he crossed the 25-yard line, and returning that kick for the Rams was number 1, Aiden Johnson. And folks, don't forget, before the conclusion of tonight's broadcast, we will be naming the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. Thanks to Alex Quinney, All-State in Phoenix City, Alabama. 2 locations, 14th Street and Somerville Road, for always sponsoring our Good Hands Player of the Game. So Valley comes out, and Caden Foreman will get his turn now. Austin?
Yes, excited to see if Valley can respond. They blocked the extra point.
The give on a little jet sweep, and that is number 2 for Valley. Brandez Eason, he's listed as an athlete on their roster, and he showed a little athletic ability to get right there, gaining 6 yards on the little sweep.
Well, athlete's a relative term, Mike, and he's about a million times more the athlete than I can be at this point, so we'll take it.
No doubt. Foreman now, first time throwing the football. He throws. It's complete over on the right side.
That was a good rip, Mike. These kids are letting it rip.
They are.
These balls have looked pretty.
That was complete to Tristan Howell.
They're getting it out quick with some zip on it.
It gains up to about the 40-yard line. They're going to be 1st and 10 there, maybe the 41-yard line. So Valley already a first down on their possession. Foreman going to give. Good hole up to the 45-yard line before he's brought down.
They're going with a little bit of tempo too.
Lamontez Pollard on the tackle there for Russell County, defensive lineman. Gain of about 4, 2nd and 6 now, and they are at about the 45-yard line, their own 45-yard line, right on their own 45-yard line.
Mike, I haven't seen Russell County in anything but this set they're in right now, a single high safety. I see trips to our side of the field. I want to see if they attack the edges here.
Foreman looks. He drops it over in the zone, little bit high.
They went for it.
His intended receiver was C.J. Johnson. Johnson got a hand on it, but it was just a little bit too high.
They see that safety in the middle. See if Russell County will adjust over time here. Don't want to let anybody get over the top of your head.
3rd and long here for the Rams. 3 receivers to the left, a single receiver to the right. 1 back in the backfield for Foreman. 3rd down and 6. Foreman looks like they're setting up a screen, and it's incomplete as he could not find his receiver for the screen pass and ended up hitting one of his offensive linemen about the feet.
Yeah, not a bad idea schematically, Mike. They kind of push it down the field, put Russell County on their heels a little bit, then try and go underneath, but too slow developing. Pressure got on him.
Cade Riley will be on to punt for the Rams, and deep for Russell County is Caden Jackson. Good snap. The kick is a nice high one.
Good hang time.
Fair catch called and made, and right at the 20-yard line. So Russell County has it again. They marched down the field in a little less than 4 minutes on their opening possession and got the score.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine.
The Warriors go back on offense.
Yeah, you feel like for morale reasons, Valley really needs to get a stop right here. Russell County, besides the one drop pass under the goalpost, has kind of had their way down the field this first drive.
Riggins gives. That's off the left side. It's going to be a short gain, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see, it may be an illegal motion. Somebody might have turned up a little too quick. Let's see what the call is here. They've not given an indication yet. The flag is over here on the offensive right side. It was thrown by the side judge. And let's see, it is an illegal procedure call against Russell County, so that'll back them up. It'll be first down and 15. It was not a pre-snap penalty, Austin, so it must have been something with the motion or the alignment.
Yeah, I don't know if they had two people go in motion right at, I mean, I'm not sure what happened there.
Ball will be right about the 14-yard line, maybe the nose of the football toward the 15. It'll be first down and 15.
It's a good break for Valley, though. Backs Russell County deep up in their own territory. Chance for Valley to potentially flip the field here, Mike.
They better guard against a shot right here, Austin. I've seen them throw a shot from deep in their own territory. We've got twin receivers to the right and twin receivers to the left. Riggins back. He gets away from one man in the backfield, lays it up, and it's going to be incomplete. His receiver miscommunicated and stopped. If he had kept running, Austin, they had a big play.
Yeah, his receiver was running a 10-yard dig. Riggins was throwing a go ball pretty much. Good pressure up the interior, though, by Valley. They brought an extra man. Looked like they snuck the linebacker in there. Put Riggins on the move and kind of broken that play up a little bit.
Second down, 15. 6:35 to go in the opening quarter.
Valley safety's really shallow, Mike. Kind of surprised to see him that shallow right now.
Riggins looks. He goes deep downfield. He's got a man, and it's just a little bit short. The receiver didn't adjust to the football very well that time. Austin kept going.
Yes.
But there is a flag in the backfield, and it's going to be holding against Russell County.
Riggins did see it, though. The Valley was starting to cheat those safeties up a little bit. Russell County was trying to make them pay. But another self-inflicted wound by Russell County.
Yeah, this drive, they had a clean first possession. And I saw the same thing you did, Austin. We're not going to mention it.
Yeah.
Not going to mention.
Beautiful night, Mike.
Not going to mention that
beautiful
word.
Night.
So I believe they have declined the penalty, and they're going to put them third and long here. 3rd and 15 for the Warriors. Probably a pretty smart move right there, Austin. Instead of giving them an extra down.
You do not want to give extra down.
They've already got them at 3rd and 15, so they're going to take their chances here. Riggins in the shotgun. A lot of pressure comes. A little wide out screen out here. And he had to throw it away. He had to get rid of it a little quicker than he wanted to because he had 3 guys in orange jerseys breathing down his neck.
Yeah, the Valley defender, 65, I believe it is, his jersey's wrinkled up. Did a great job of getting his hands up when he got to the quarterback. They didn't over-pursue, but they've done a great job of collapsing the pocket this drive, Mike.
I believe that was 66, maybe Robert Sturkey that was back there in his face.
Yeah, that was good. That was almost teach tape. He got in there, couldn't get there, got his hands immediately up, affected the throw. There wasn't really a receiver there anyways, kind of blocked the vision of Riggins. Great defensive possession.
Back to punt for the Warriors is Jamari Burnett. Good snap, gets the kick off. It's a short kick, wobbly, and it's going to land. And good field position for Valley. They will be on the plus side of the field at the 41-yard line. And we're going to take a quick break here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back in a moment from Friday Night Football Showcase.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine.
Back at Valley, Caden Foreman throwing deep. He's got a man. It's complete. They
what
took
a catch.
Shot. They took a shot, and he hit him. And they are down inside the 5-yard line at the 3. So taking advantage of the good field position, taking a shot downfield, and he found his receiver streaking. I believe that was number 1 for the Rams, Aiden Johnson, on the reception.
Put it on the money, Mike. I mean, for a 50-50 ball, you can't throw one much better than that.
Absolutely. So great opportunity here for Valley to get on the board. The give and a hit in the backfield and stopped. He's going to get some forward progress. And he got loose. Did he get in the end zone?
We're marking him about
No,
a
he did
half
not.
yard shy of there.
Boy, it looked like the pile had stopped and looked like progress had stopped, and all of a sudden it started moving again. He got toward the goal line, and it's going to be right at the 1 yard line, maybe inside the 1 here, 2nd and goal for the Rams.
And Valley answer with their own deep shot, Mike, and capitalize on theirs.
Foreman going to keep it, and he is going to get hit at the goal line, but he was in. Touchdown Rams. 5:24 to go in the opening period, and the equalizer has been scored by the home team.
They're giving us the light show, Mike. I mean, you got to love what high school football's turned into around here. We used to have to play in the daytime.
Hey, I remember if our lights went out, you had to wait 20 minutes for them to heat back up and come back on. So on for the extra point for the Rams. Trying to catch the number here. I believe that's number 80 for Valley. Santiago Diaz, and the kick is up, and it's bombed through there, and it is 7-6 Valley. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment. 5:24 to go in the first quarter on Friday Night Football Showcase.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Back here at the Valley Sportplex Stadium, another pooch kick, and that was loose on the field, and it gets out of bounds. It'll belong to Russell County, and they got fortunate right there. Went right through the wickets of the receiver and into the feet of an on-rushing Valley player, and it went out of bounds over there, and Russell County's going to retain possession, and they're going to have it at about the 19 or 20-yard line. I can't tell for sure. Just inside the 20-yard line. Folks, don't forget, coming up at halftime, our man, Richard Holdridge, will have our halftime highlights show. It'll be a little while before halftime is here, but the other games around the area tonight, some of them already getting toward halftime. Don't forget to join Richard and get updates from everywhere around here. Riggins keeps it. He's loose in the secondary, and a big run. He's going to get all the way up to about the 34, 33-yard line. So a big breakout run for Bryson Riggins as he does it with his feet that time, Austin.
Yes, he got loose, Mike. Everybody got their back turned, trying to cover these Russell County receivers. Riggins left all alone. Didn't see anything, pulled it, made the best of it.
Two backs in the backfield. One of those goes in motion, and it's going to be a false start. Snap infraction, I believe. The center did not snap the ball on the clap. So another pre-snap penalty. And again,
pre-snap penalties, Mike. We talked about it last week. The absolute worst thing you can do
absolutely
to a head coach.
So back inside the 20 at about the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15. 4:56 to go in this opening quarter. It is Valley 7, Russell County 6. Riggins in the shotgun, two backs. The give off the right side, and he's going to get his feet tangled up there. That is Chris Lucas. And Lucas had a lead blocker, but somebody got low on that right side of the Valley defense and got in his feet and wouldn't let him get loose.
Yeah, Valley's defensive front playing quietly well so far through this game. I mean, they are doing a great job just being gap sound tonight.
Looks like no gain on that play, so it'll be 2nd down and 15. 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Riggins looks, quick throw over the middle and dropped. Tried to run with it before he caught it. That's Eugene Robinson. Hit him right in the hands, and he was already turning to look upfield, Austin, and lost the football. And there is now a flag.
Yeah, I think we got
at
some
the end of that play.
extracurriculars on Valley possibly. It's going to give Russell County a free 1st down. They had them pretty much stopped dead to rights here.
And I believe the guilty party, from what I'm looking out there, if I'm reading body language correctly,
You are, Mike.
is Nikeelan Linson for the Rams. He's an inside linebacker. And that is going to be it's going to be 3rd down. There's only a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I don't know if they called holding on. I'm not sure what the call was, but it was not a personal foul.
Yep. 5-yard penalty. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver to the left, 2 backs in the backfield, 3rd down 10. Riggins drops the snap, picks it up, gets loose, now gets it out here to his receiver, and he's got the 1st down, and he's across midfield into positive territory, and that is Eugene Robinson on the reception. A great job of not losing his cool by Bryson Riggins, Austin.
Absolutely. Great job by Riggins, and a great schemed up play there. They kind of see that the middle of the field's been empty. The Valley defense trying to cover these outside thirds, and they push the middle, create a vacancy out there for a little swing pass, and get a 1st down.
47-yard line of the Rams. Riggins takes the snap. He's back to pass. Looks over the middle. Got a man. Complete. Big play. He's loose. He's in the secondary. Inside the 10, inside the 5. And that is Quentin Lewis.
Wow.
And I don't see a flag. Big play, and Quentin Lewis almost got loose for the score.
Big play. You see Russell County's wanting to attack the middle of this field, and Riggins has shown no fear, just throwing it into tight windows tonight.
And
excellent zip on the ball.
Speaking of big plays, don't forget we'll have some candidates for our Valley Hospitality Plays of the Week. That might be one of them right there. That was a big one. The snap, the give. And in for the score is Eugene Robinson for Russell County. Touchdown, Warriors.
That was a great job by Russell County there. It looked like there was just a little stretch zone, kind of had a little option to cut it back or take it off tackle, depending on what was open, and he read it properly, cashed it in for 6.
Boy, the right side of that offensive line just caved the defense down. And it is 12-7.
No, it was a body blow to give up that big pass, Mike.
Yes. 12-7, and Russell County will go for 2 here. Riggins will audible here, and no, it's a trick play. And they're going to throw it, and Riggins is the receiver. It's good.
They went Philly, Mike.
They did.
They went Philly special.
Riggins looked like he was calling an audible play, walked away. They snapped it to the back, and then they reversed it around and hit him in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and it's 14-7. 3:06 left in this opening period. We'll be back in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. What a play. That was pretty cool. Justin Hernandez has it teed up here for Russell County. They've taken a 14-7 lead here in the first period. He puts a foot into it. It's going to bounce. And picking it up is Aiden Johnson, and he's going to be brought down pretty quickly right at the 20-yard line.
Yeah,
and Valley will take over.
He tried to reverse field there, Mike, and the turf monster just reached up and grabbed him.
I'll tell you what. As much rain as we got yesterday and some that we got today, This field is in excellent shape, Austin.
It is. It looks good. And the rain was much needed, Mike. multiple locations.
Of course, it had been quite a while since it rained, so
Yeah.
I'm sure it swallowed all of that water up pretty quickly. Caden Foreman back out to lead the Valley offense. He's got 3 receivers to his right, a single receiver to his left, and 1 back in the backfield. He takes the snap. He's looking over here to the right side down the sideline, and they're grappling, and there's a flag, 2 flags, as a matter of fact. And I believe they're going to get
PI on them.
They're going to get pass interference on Carlos Cotton.
Pretty much just held him out of bounds, wouldn't let him.
They were jockeying with each other down the sideline, and you got to get your hands off of them when you get past that 4-yard buffer.
Yes.
And he did not. And it's pass interference. I believe that's what they called, and I don't think they called it defensive holding. That's going to move it up to the 35-yard line. That was a 15-yard penalty. First down for Valley at their own 35.
And that's why staying in phase is so important in coverage, Mike. You hear a lot of people call it hip pocket, too. You just need to stay right in there.
Quick out to the back. It's an incomplete pass. It was forward. They tried to just swing it out of the back out of the backfield, and that was Brandes Eason, who was coming out of the backfield, and Foreman threw it quick, and he threw it low, and it's 2nd and 10.
You can see what Valley's trying to do here. First down and 10. They were trying to go a little bit lateral. They just hit them deep over the top last drive, Mike. Little change of pace on this drive, maybe trying to lull them to sleep with some screens, a little extended run game.
2 receivers.
Get ready for another deep shot.
2 receivers to each side for the Rams. Foreman takes the snap. He gives it to his back. He's into the secondary. He's hit at about the 45-yard line and is going to fall forward up to about the 47. Another first down for Valley. And that was Eason again for the Rams.
That was an excellent run, Mike. He even finished it with a little contact. Love to see that.
First down and 10 for Valley. They've still got 2nd down on the down marker here. Just hadn't changed it. He's changing it now. Foreman back to pass. He's looking deep. He's got a man. And, at the last minute, Carlos Cotton got his hand across. He missed the football, and it hit the receiver in the hands anyway, but he distracted him just enough,
He
Austin.
did a great job of coverage there. Just able to stay in his hip pocket like we just talked about. Make a play late. Not get too handsy. Great breakup there.
So 2nd and 10 once again. Ball is on the 47-yard line of Valley. They are trailing at 14-7 now. 2:14 left in this opening period. Foreman, 3 receivers to his right, a single receiver to the left. He's going to fake the handoff, going to swing it. Oh, a big hit out in the flat. And for Russell County, that is Caden Jackson who delivered the big blow, and that is a loss of about 3 yards right there on 2nd down. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
Jackson absolutely walloped him, and it's 3rd down and long. But, we've seen both of these offenses drop bombs so far tonight, Mike. So Russell County got to grit their teeth one more time here.
1:42, clock running. 3rd down and 13. Ball is on the 44-yard line. 3 receivers to the left. Looks to the right. Got a man going deep. Down the sideline. Hits him in stride, but he can't handle it.
This kid's got a laser attached to his shoulder.
He dropped a dime right there, Austin.
I mean, you could not place it any better, Mike.
And it was right on the hands, and he just could not bring it in. That brings up 4th and 13 now for the Rams, and they'll punt it away. But almost a huge play for Valley.
Just want y'all to know, pregame, Mike Peacock told me these kids were going to sling it, and he did not lie. They got rockets on them.
So in to punt for the Rams is Cade Riley. And here's a flag. Pre-snap, that's going to be a false start, I believe.
And if that is on Valley, Mike, that's kind of a killer, man. They had a chance to really pin Russell County deep here.
Yep, that's going to back them up 5. It's going to make it 4th and 18. And Riley will punt it away, and he's going to stand at about the 25-yard line to wait on the snap. The ball is going to be placed down at the 39-yard line. 1:23 to go in the opening period. Riley, pressure, but he gets it away. A nice high spiral kick, drives him back, and it gets a Valley roll. And that ball is loose. I believe it was touched by Russell County. Let's see. It is Valley football.
Mike, that punter just made me eat my words. I mean, they backed him up 5, and he sent it into outer space anyway.
I'm not sure why.
Russell County.
Austin, I'm not sure why a Russell County player tried to dive for that
He
football.
tried to possess it and did not.
And all they had to do was let it roll dead, and he tried to dive for that football, knocked it loose, and Valley recovered, and it's their football, and they are down at the 5-yard line or inside the 5-yard line.
Talk about a whale of a special teams play, Mike. I mean, this is the third phase of the game people forget about, but my goodness, it just worked out in Valley's favor.
Cade Riley boomed it over everybody. He got a howitzer off, and now Valley's knocking on the door again. Foreman's going to keep. He's going to be hit short of the goal line and driven down at about the 1. Good job by the defense of Russell County right there, because he had a seam.
They did. They stiffened up, Mike.
And they met him, and this time they didn't let him get through. So it's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 1 for the Rams. Big mistake on special teams for Russell County, but a great punt by Cade Riley.
That was, you said it, Mike, a howitzer. He let it go. It went up into the darkness above the stadium lights.
That's one of those, it hit the sweet spot.
Yeah.
All right, twin receivers both ways for Foreman. 2nd goal from the 1. He gives to the running back. He's hit at the goal line, pushes forward, and touchdown.
What a response by Valley, Mike. We got ourselves a ball game.
That was Eason on the carry, and he pushes into the end zone for the score. And that'll bring out Santiago Diaz, the junior place kicker, for the extra point. He'll try to tie it here in just a moment. 18.6 seconds left in this first quarter.
Oh, it's been
and
a good one, Mike.
We're about to get our 28th total point here.
It's been a good one.
The snap, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 18.6 seconds left, it is 14-14. We'll keep it here. And Austin, as billed, these two teams have a lot of athletes, and they are showing their wares here tonight.
They are there letting it rip, and they are making the secondary on both sides of the ball have to work to try and stop it. I mean, Riggins, first of all, has had no problem just squeezing it into absolute airtight windows tonight. But for Valley, the punt and the turnover turned into 7. The 28th point, as you say, Mike. I don't know if there was anybody in the cafeteria this week cooking up any under-overs, but if you smash the over for some strawberry milk, you're going to be a rich man when you get back to school.
Yeah, you might get a whole plastic crate of
crate.
Strawberry milk. It's been a good one, and it's a great atmosphere over here in Valley. And a beautiful stadium. They built this, I told you, I think about close to 15 years ago, I believe.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, Mike.
Point University also plays their home games here.
Chattahoochee River not far. Back to our left behind us.
Short
Beautiful
pooch
scene.
kick, fair catch called and caught for Russell County. Smart move right there. That was Jamari Burnett who called fair catch and caught it. And it'll be Russell County football right around the 30-yard line. Right at the 30-yard line, as a matter of fact.
I'm loving this, Mike. I'm excited. I mean, Bryson Riggins is an absolute madman. He has shown no fear tonight.
Let's see. He's
working over the middle of the field.
He's got 3 receivers to the right, a single receiver to the left, and actually he's got 4 receivers to the right this time. He swings it out in the flat. Good move right there by Lucas. Lucas is loose. He's going to get up and be very close to a first down. I believe they're going to mark him about a yard, maybe 2 yards short. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. The score, 14-14 here from Valley, Alabama. We'll be back in a moment on Friday Night Football Showcase on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times. With 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA say.
Back here at Valley, Russell County faces 2nd down and 2. They're at about the 38-yard line. Riggins takes the snap. He's looking. Gets away from pressure. Throws. Got a man. Complete. What a great throw. Back shoulder throw. And that is to one of his favorite targets, Quentin Lewis. And it'll be a 1st down for the Warriors as they move it across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Riggins' mobility tonight, just in the pocket, Mike, has just done a great job of just extending the play long enough for a guy that was covered to come uncovered, just long enough for him to shove it in there. Great job by Riggins so far tonight.
What I like about him is he feels that pressure, and he keeps his eyes downfield and finds a receiver. 3 receivers to the left. Now one goes back in motion, is going to be more than an H-back set. Give to Lucas. Lucas gets over. They string it out along the right side over there, and he's going to get a maybe no gain, maybe a yard. Let's see where they put it. But Valley did a great job right there of making him run lateral.
Yeah, they didn't move the marker at all. That's no gain on that, Mike.
Yep, at the 46-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 now.
I think they're going to look for a shot here. Valley's been cheating one of their safeties down, just trying to protect from those little wheel routes and kind of dink and dunks they've been doing.
Looks like 3 receivers to the right, a tight end on the left side. Now they're going to shift back to that H-back formation. And we got a whistle. Offside Valley. That little guy on the end over there, I believe that was number 3 for the Rams, got a little bit of a head start. Brandon McCullough, outside linebacker, he had walked up on the line, and he got a nice head start toward Bryson Riggins.
Can't blame him. The way Riggins is moving tonight.
That's going to put it at the 49-yard line in positive territory for the Warriors. 2nd down and 5. And we're clock moving at 10:25 in this 2nd quarter. 14 apiece. We've had an exciting opening to this game. Both teams showing their offensive strength.
Yeah, I think that's been the theme. Just not afraid so far tonight.
Riggins looks, drops it down the sideline, intercepted. And it's going to be run back. And he's still in bounds. He stayed in bounds.
He tiptoed for a good while, Mike. They're marking him out at about the 40.
Brandez Eason. And Riggins threw that ball, I think, before he wanted to, Austin.
Yeah, he did.
And laid it out there and just didn't quite get it far enough for his receiver, and it was picked off. And a big return for Valley.
The Valley front kind of got home a little bit on him, and he had to let it rip a little too early.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 for Valley at the Russell County 37-yard line. Chance to take the lead here. Valley had a short-lived lead at 7-6 back in the 1st quarter. Caden Foreman looks out in the flat, got his man. Got a good block over there, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. close to the first down.
Valley going back to that screen game, Mike, seems like that's a key component of their offense.
Good job.
And I love that when you're kind of in a vertical passing set and you throw those screens out and kind of make the DBs have to scoot up, have to play honest.
It's going to be 2nd and 3. It's right at the 30-yard line, maybe just outside the 30 at the 31.
One thing we haven't seen Valley do is work the full middle of the field deep.
Right.
This is a good area of the field for them to try something out.
Going to be a little toss on kind of a jet, and played very well by Russell County and down for a loss. That is number 16 for Valley that was on the reception of that little toss forward. Kason Varner, the receiver, and he's going to be brought down back at the 33-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd down and 6 now for the Rams. Big play by the Russell County defense.
Yeah, they did an excellent job, Mike, just kind of staying home, letting him know that he's not going to get the edge. He had to give a little bit of ground, and that was all Russell County needed.
Twin receivers to the left and twin receivers to the right. Single back in the backfield for Foreman. 3rd down, 7. The snap. Foreman looks. Pressure. He's down. Great rush, and he is sacked all the way back at the 45-yard line. And that was just, they brought too many people that time, Austin, and they just couldn't block them.
They brought the house, crashed the pocket. I seen what Valley was trying to do. They went into that doubles on both sides of the field. They were about to take a shot to the end zone right to the back pylon. Took a little bit too long to get there, though. Russell County got home with a big sack.
That's going to bring out Riley. The last time out, he boomed one probably about 60 yards, and they got a turnover on it.
If he did that now, Mike, that thing might end up in Chambers County at this point.
It might hit the scoreboard. So he's on the punt. He's going to try to see if he can pin him deep. The receiver for Russell County, and here is a whistle and a timeout, Valley. That's their 2nd timeout. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a moment on Friday Night Football Showcase, live from Valley, Alabama.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Valley, 4th down from the Russell County 44. Cade Riley on the punt. It's going to be a fake. He's going to drop it off. Are they going to get anything? No. Russell County sniffs it out. A great job of staying at home and not letting that work. He completed the pass to Mason Yarbrough, one of the upbacks. And he had a couple of blockers, but Russell County had too many people, and they sniffed it out and got him down, and they'll have great field position here, Austin, with 7:33 to go in the quarter.
Yeah, wasn't a fan of that fake, Mike. I don't mind the spot on the field, but I feel like if you're going to fake it, just go ahead and let it rip past the sticks.
Correct.
I don't think you want to put the ball in somebody's hand at the line of scrimmage. You got
like
about a mile to go.
Looked like they were counting on Russell County to drop back in punt coverage and bring everybody back, and Russell County was smart enough to leave some guys forward. They may have seen that play before.
I was about to say they may have seen that on film. They went with a little punt safe look.
Riggins with the snap. He's going to give it to his man, his up back, and that is Chris Lucas. And Lucas is going to be across midfield over into Valley territory at the 37-yard line. Big gain for Lucas and a 1st down for the Warriors. Now Russell County has a chance to regain the lead here if they can do something on offense with this drive, and a good start to it there. Riggins looks, quick throw. just a little bit too far in front of the intended receiver, Eugene Robinson, but there is a flag on the play, and Riggins' helmet was about 6 or 7 yards backward.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to get him on a face mask or if a defender crashed in a little too late. We were looking at the ball, Mike. We kind of missed it.
I don't know if that was personal foul roughing the passer or personal foul face mask.
Either way,
roughing
it's a
the
15er.
passer. They call roughing the passer. So a major distance penalty against Valley here, and that's going to give Russell County another first down and going to give them excellent field position at about the 26, 27-yard line.
Yeah, once again, pressure gets in on Bryson Riggins, affects the throw a little bit again.
So 1st and 10 from the 27. Clock runs here, 6:40 to go in the first half. Riggins drops back, good protection. Over the middle, little bit low. He wishes he had that one back. He had a receiver break open coming across the middle. That was intended for Jamari Burnett, and he'd like to have that one back, Austin.
Yeah, he would, and Mike, Valley has been leaving the middle of that field open all night. Riggins has been attacking it. That one just a tad low. You see maybe a little bit of uncomfortability in the pocket right now. Valley's kind of getting home.
I'll give kudos to the protection there for Russell County. Valley brought an extra man, and they picked up everybody and gave him plenty of time to throw. But it's 2nd down. He looks. A shot to the end zone and just too far. That was intended for Quentin Lewis. Yeah, he laid it out there for Lewis to run under it, and Lewis just couldn't quite get an extra step. Thought he might lay out for that ball, but he didn't.
Well, Riggins just trying to throw him open away from his coverage. Did a good job of that, but just a little overshoot. And it's a crucial, what is it now, Mike, 3rd down?
3rd and 10, yep. Russell County's had some big plays on 3rd down so far in their 2 scoring drives. Let's see if they get one here.
They might try to set this up into a 2-play thing right here, Mike.
2 backs in the backfield. Now 1 goes in motion. Riggins, the screen. Lucas has it. He's down inside the 20-yard line to the 19. That's not enough for the first down, but like you said, Austin, they got down to a 4th and very manageable 4th and 3 here with 6:10 to go in this second period. Of course, the offense stays out there.
Yeah, I think they want to score a touchdown. I mean, no guarantee you're going to get the ball back. There is 6 minutes left, but anything can happen. And they do have to kick back off to Valley, I believe.
3 receivers to the right. Riggins, and here's a whistle. Is this a false start? What is this? Or was it another timeout for Valley? Timeout for Valley. I believe that is their final timeout of the first half. We'll take a break with them. 5:50 to go in the half. We'll be back in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile.
And we're back here at Valley. 4th down and 2 for the Warriors. The give. Robinson, he bounces off a tackler, but I think he's going to be short. A good job by the Valley Rams defensive front.
It's an excellent job, Mike. He stoned them.
The only problem here is, let's see, they're going to put it down. Are they going to measure?
They may come out to measure. From up here, though, he looked well short.
He looked to be about a yard short, and he is short. The ball's going to go over on down, so we'll take a quick break here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back in just a moment.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dream.
Back here at Valley, Caden Foreman is going to keep on the first down play, and he's going to get a nice gain of about 6 yards on the keeper. A little bit of a read right there, and he stuck it in a running back's belly and saw what he wanted to see, pulled it out, and got about 6 yards.
He did a great job. Great opening play for Valley. No timeouts. Not
Yes.
too much of a rush.
I was just about to say the only problem for Valley here is they've used all their timeouts here in the first half. Foreman gives it. That is to Eason again. Eason has carried a lot tonight here for the Rams, and he's going to get the first down. It's going to stop the clock momentarily for the first down.
Yeah, Mike, 2 back-to-back runs for Valley. I don't think they're going to play too conservative here, but they don't want to give Russell County the ball back with too much time, considering they get it back after a halftime. A good chance for them to steal some points.
Correct. Under 5 minutes now. Clock running. Foreman, the snap. He looks to his right, and a great job. Oh, and they're going to throw flags here. I guess he had a hold of him with the left hand. He did a great job with the right hand getting a hand on the football and knocking it down, but I believe he had the other arm wrapped around the receiver.
Yeah, that back judge going to catch that offhand around the back pretty much every time.
And that's going to
They
be
were doing a little bit of slow dancing back there, Mike.
That is not what Coach Griggs wanted to see here on this drive. With Valley having no timeouts, he wanted to take as much time as possible and not give them any freebie yardage, and that's a 15-yarder and a first down.
And they're getting right up on shot territory here.
It is, the ball sits at the 43-yard line, the Valley 43-yard line. Foreman, the snap, the give to Eason. He busts through the line, gets to the second level, and is grabbed and taken down. That was Tyvion Davis, the free safety, who came up and made the stop there after a gain of about, we're going to call it 4. I believe it's 2nd and 6 here. It's not quite 5 yards. And they are up to the 47-yard line.
Valley doing a great job just establishing the line of scrimmage on this drive.
Russell County's got to be a little bit more disciplined, especially on the edges, and not step up field. Good rush. Caden Foreman hit, but he gets the pass off and completes it for the first down over into positive territory at about the 46 or 47-yard line of Russell County.
That was a great job. Foreman, I mean, he had less than a second to get rid of that ball right there at the end, and he let it rip.
Aiden Johnson was the receiver on that one. And a first down for the Rams in Russell County territory at the 46. 3:45 to go, clock ticking here in the second quarter. 3 receivers to the left, a single receiver to the right. The pattern so far is for Caden Foreman to look to his right or look to his single receiver side, Austin.
Yes.
He's rarely looked over there to the trips unless it was a screen play like this one. And it's dropped. And there's a flag, and that might be offensive pass interference, Austin.
Could be. Are they trying to get him on like maybe a possible rub route or something?
Yeah, I
I'm not
believe
sure.
they were blocking before the pass was thrown. And let's see what they're going to call here. It came from the secondary, and they're going to back him up.
They are. You got to be careful on those
called
screen
it
passes.
holding. They called it holding on one of those outside receivers out there. And that's going to back Valley up back into their own territory at their own 44-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 20.
And they have not abandoned the screen game yet, Mike. They will keep going to the well.
You know, and I believe, Austin, I'm thinking back, the only times they have gone to the multi-receiver side has been on one of those little screens. Every other time he's looked for his single receiver.
Well, you love having trips bunch when you're going to throw a screen, Mike, because it allows your line to actually stay in place and give your quarterback a little bit more protection.
And Foreman keeps it. He tries to dive, and he's brought down after a gain of about a yard, maybe 2, up to the 45-yard line. Great job right there on the edge. I didn't catch the number. I think it might have been number 50 for Russell County, and that is Lamontez Pollard. I believe he was the guy who grabbed the feet and got Foreman down as he decided to read that and keep it.
Yeah, Foreman trying to put on his Superman cape.
2nd and 19 now at their own 45-yard line. 3 minutes to go in this quarter. And here is a timeout, Russell County. They didn't have their personnel right, and they got a quick timeout. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, coming up at the break, it is the Halftime Update Show with Richard Holdridge, presented by the Beck Center. Your home for the latest scores, highlights, and halftime analysis. Get caught up on all the action from around our area. A lot of games going on here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live tonight. There's a big one in Columbus tonight, Austin. Brookstone and Calvary.
That is a big one. Calvary's been burning it up so far this season, Mike.
And Brookstone got their first loss last week at Stratford. But this is a rivalry game, and this will be the first supreme test for the Calvary Knights.
100%.
Interested in how that one's going over there. We'll check on it, and you'll get updated on that one at halftime, I'm sure, with Richard Holdridge on the Halftime Highlights Show. So, 2nd down and 19 for Valley. 2:58 to go in this first half. 14 apiece is your score. Russell County defense looking to make a stop here and possibly get the ball back for Bryson Riggins in the offense.
Russell County's back to that one hot safety right here, a little bit of a shell look.
Single receiver to the right. Foreman is going to pull it down and keep it. And he's going to have his feet taken out. A nice tackle for Russell County. A dangerous kind of move. Eldrick Page on the tackle for the Rams, and he is down. Foreman is down, and that is not what Valley wanted to see. He needs to keep his feet right there and either go down or take a straight-on hit. But that time he tried to leap the defender, and he just cut his legs out from under him. And I think when he came down, Austin, he came down awkwardly, and he is still on the turf.
Yeah, it looked like, I'm not trying to speculate, but it looked like he landed on his arm pretty weirdly. Could have popped it out of place. Looks like they're attending to his shoulder.
Yeah, we're going to take a break here real quick, and we'll come back in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Back here at Valley, and thankfully for the Valley Rams, Caden Foreman jumped up and ran off the field. So he looks to be okay, and he'll have to go out for a play, and that'll bring in the backup quarterback for the Rams, and that is Bryant Hopkins, the junior.
3rd down and long. He's going to have to come in here and sling it, Mike.
He has Eason in the backfield. 3rd and long. He's going to run a quick toss out to Eason. Eason's going to get loose. He's going to get 3rd and manageable. Did he fumble the football? He did not. He kept it. But Eason got a good run, got down to a very manageable 4th down play right at the 40-yard line of Russell County, but it's going to be 4th down.
They just tagged out and tagged Foreman back in the game.
And Russell County has a player down and stops the clock with 2:29.
Mike, I'm interested to hear your take on this 4th down. Weird spot on the field. I mean, you feel like you don't really want to punt from here. You obviously probably can't kick a field goal from here. What do you think they do?
I think they're probably going to try to throw one of those really quick hitters to one of those out guys, maybe a little quick wide receiver screen here, Austin. But then again, Easton has run the ball very well.
He did. He just had a powerful run.
And they might give it to number 2 here and let him try to dig for that 1st down. Injured player for Russell County comes off. He's limping.
I was about to say, Mike, he left 2 Russell County defenders on the turf.
I think that was Jose Page.
On that last run.
Player. So, 39-yard line, 4th down and 3 for the Rams. Twin receivers each way. Single back in the backfield is Easton. Foreman is back in the game. And Russell County shows some discipline along the front line. They don't jump on the quick clap. The give to Easton. He's going to be hit. He's loose, and he's going to have the first down, though. And he's going to be brought down at about the 31-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams. 2:04 to go, and as soon as they set the change, the clock will restart.
Great 4th down play by Valley. Great run by Eason.
We're going to back that up. We're going to call that the 33-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Rams.
Nerves of steel by that Valley staff calling
Absolutely.
that play on 4th down.
Foreman back to pass, gets pressure, lays it up in the air, and it is almost intercepted.
Yeah.
Great coverage by Russell County.
Mike, I thought that was one-on-one for a while. Then that deep safety just kind of spawned in the back of the end zone out of nowhere.
It kind of got in a little dark spot over there, and I lost the football. I thought for a second that a Russell County player had made the interception there. But it's going to be 2nd down. That does stop the clock on the incomplete pass. 1:43 to go in the half. Remember, Valley has no timeouts.
Time running short on them. Not too far to go, though.
Clock will start on the snap. Foreman has Eason in the backfield with him. He has twin receivers each side.
And Eason's a hot hand right
Snap.
now.
Pressure. Throws it deep and overthrows the receiver. And incomplete. That was intended.
He had a hand on it, Mike.
Kason Varner.
He was able to get one hand on it, not able to bring it down.
Good pressure from Russell County that time.
Yes.
Made him throw it just about a half second before he wanted to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's not only just the timing, Mike. When they get in there, it's kind of hard to drive that front foot forward and kind of lean into your throw. May have caused them to sail a little bit on that one.
3rd and 10 from the 33. 1:36 to go. Again, that incomplete pass stopped the clock. Same set for Foreman. He gives it to Eason. Eason is going to be brought down this time, and that's going to run the clock, though. He's going to gain about 2 yards, and it's going to be 4th and 8. And they might bring out their field goal kicker. I'm not sure here, Austin. You know, I've seen him on his extra points, and he looks like he's got a great leg. Let's see what they do here. Let's take a break real quick here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back in a moment on Friday Night Football Showcase. Back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, presented as always by Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Kinetic Federal Credit Union, Coca-Cola, and Houston Hospital and Houston Clinic. 4th down and 7 for Valley. 1:24 to go in the first half. A big play for the Russell County defense here as they've got a loaded up formation. They've got 3 receivers to the left, a single receiver to the right, an H-back. So basically they've got 5 receivers in the game for Valley. Foreman looks, and he hits his man, and he's going to be down right there. He went down on a knee, and that is, I believe, going to be enough for the first down.
Great play on 4th down. The H-back bringing him in to pick up that edge rusher. Great job by the Valley coordinators there.
Gave him just enough time to get that pass off, Austin, and it is a first down. They're going to be at the 19-yard line, and now the clock is running again, and it's 1:14 and counting. H-back this time to the right side. Same formation, they just shift the H-back to the other side. Foreman looks, throws.
My goodness, Mike.
Oh, he stepped in front of it, and I thought it was a pick.
My goodness,
Austin.
Mike. He put it right in there.
The Russell County defender stepped in front of that, and I thought he had jumped it and was going to pick it off, and somehow he overran it. I think he stepped in front of it a little bit too early. And it's complete, and it's down to, let's see, that's about the 5-yard line, 5 or 6-yard line, 1st and goal for the Rams at the 6. Foreman looking to the end zone. Gets away from pressure. Now he's going to throw into the end zone. Incomplete.
Good job just getting rid of it there for Foreman. I mean, he's playing like a man on fire ever since he's come back in this ball game.
50.8 seconds left in this first half. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 6. Really nice drive for Valley here with no timeouts.
Absolutely. Great job managing the clock with no timeouts. Left Russell County with less than a minute. If everything goes good, Russell County may not see the ball again.
They're definitely in field goal range here if they can get the clock stopped and
Yes.
get the field goal unit out there. Eason in the backfield. Spread field. Tries to throw the fade. Incomplete.
Took him a little bit to get the clock stopped after that incompletion. I wonder if they're going to put about 4 seconds back that they let roll off.
44.6 left. It's going to be 3rd down and goal. And they're not. They're not.
They're
adjusting
going
the
to let it
clock.
ride.
Clock operator is a part of the officials crew. He is not from the home team.
No home cooking. You heard that, Alabama fans. Don't try and use that one tomorrow.
And here's a flag. That's going to be.
Oh, I think they had 12 men coming on the
12 men.
field.
They had 12 men. Too many people on the field.
He took off running like the Pink Panther, Mike, but he had been had.
And they broke the huddle. They actually had a little shell huddle there, and they broke it with 12 people, and you can't do that. That's a penalty.
You could see, we couldn't see his pupils, but I promise you they were very large while he was counting bodies as he came out the huddle, and he took off sprinting back to the sideline.
That was actually Eason that came on the field late and then tried to sprint back off. And now they're making some more adjustments over there. They send some subs in.
And that's a killer for Valley. It's 3rd down now.
3rd and 11, 44.6. The good part is it didn't run any time off the clock.
Yes.
Twin receivers to the right, twin receivers to the left. Eason in the backfield. Foreman back to pass. Pressure. Gets away from it. Pressure again. Unloads it. Knocked down. Beautifully defended on this side by Carlos Cotton.
Carlos Cotton's made some good plays tonight on defense.
And it's 4th down now, and they're going to bring the field goal unit out.
Foreman trying to fit it in that window again, but Cotton, great job knocking it down.
The key to that was some good pressure by Russell County. They made Foreman move, and they made him get out of his comfort zone a little bit, and he had to rush that throw. And I tell you, half a step quicker, and Carlos Cotton might have been running the other way. So Diaz comes on. Let's see, they're going to put the ball down, I believe, at the 18-yard line. This will be a 28-yard field goal. It is up, and it is no good, wide right.
No good. That's
Did not hit that one well at all.
That is a killer for Valley. They had a chance to win this middle 8, or at least the first portion of it, Mike, going into halftime.
And they've got 38 seconds. They've given Bryson Riggins 38 seconds
38
to work
seconds
with
and a
here.
timeout, Mike.
And you're right, they do have one timeout. Let's see what they elect to do here. Are they going to play it safe, or are they going to take some kind of shot downfield?
I think they're going to try and get something out in space here and try and get a first down, get a little bit closer for Bryson, and then they're going to just let them rip one time, or however much time they got left.
Favorite target for Riggins, Quentin Lewis, is wide to the right side. Twins both ways. Riggins looks out in the flat. Lucas has it. Gets loose. Gets it upfield. He's still up and finally brought down at about the 30-yard line. 25 seconds and counting. And they're going to get to the line quick. They're going to try to get something off. They're lined up. Twin receivers either way. They get the snap off. Riggins looks complete. Out of bounds over there is Lewis. Good smart play by Lewis to get out of bounds and conserve as much. And they let too much time run off the clock.
Another about 3.5, 4 seconds ran off the clock right there, Mike. Riggins doing a great job orchestrating this drive, though. They went out to the flats pretty much twice, trying to inch up here, work the sidelines.
17.5 seconds. It should be about 20.5 seconds. Give to Lucas up the middle. He bounces off a tackler, and finally he's going to be grabbed and brought down.
And, Mike, these safeties are going to start.
That's going to be it, Austin.
Yeah, they're going to let it run. I guess nobody's going to call a timeout. Maybe the board isn't correct and they don't have one left.
And that is the end of the first half. So a good one here, 14 apiece. And we go to halftime. Don't forget, when we come back from our commercials, we will join Richard Holdridge in the Beck Center for the halftime highlights show. And we'll be back for the second half here in Valley, Alabama on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
And forgive us, folks, we rushed it a little bit. Russell County did have a timeout left, and they did call it, and they put 1 second back on the clock. Now let's see what happens here.
They got safeties deep, Mike. Somebody's going to have to try and split a seam here.
And they just give it to Lucas there, and he's tackled at about the 45-yard line, and we go to halftime. So kind of an uneventful
kind of all
1 second play there. No Hail Mary. But they take it into the locker room, knotted at 14. So this time when we go away, when we come back, we'll be with Richard Holdridge in the Beck Center for the halftime highlights show. He's itching to bring you the highlights from around the area. We'll be back for the second half here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times. With 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Off road trip, losing to Whitfield Academy, and Pacelli trying to get back into the win column before they host several games on the road to include Calvary Christian. And Pacelli also going to be taking on Westfield School, going to be facing Brookstone, actually at Brookstone this year. As they get into region play, they want to try to get off to a hot start, but Strong Rock having a great season so far, and they are up 35-14 over Pacelli. Let's go ahead and throw it to the game that you are watching. We want to welcome our audience at the half at Rams Stadium. Russell County leading Valley 14, or Russell County and Valley tied 14-14. Valley actually missed a field goal that would have put them up 17-14. Eugene Robinson with the touchdown run. Valley actually took the early 6-0 lead. It's been a back-and-forth game, folks. This is 2 really good teams. Russell County 5-0, ranked in the Alabama Writers Association poll for the first time since 1998. Bryson Riggins with 16 touchdown passes on the season. Taking on a Valley Rams team. These 2 teams used to be region rivals. Valley 3-1. They're a 5A school. Their only loss was to Central Clay. So that's where we are at the half. Russell County and Valley all knotted up at 14. Also at the half, Stanhope Elmore leads Smith Station 14-7. That's an unofficial score. We'll try to get a score update on that. We do have some finals. Otis Spencer Stadium, the Carver Tigers go to 5-0 by shutting out the Hardaway Hawks 55-0, as Carver will be taking on Shaw next Thursday at Otis Spencer. Hardaway's got a bye before they take on Columbus in 2 weeks in the Midtown Showdown. Sumter County gets a big 62-0 victory over the Jordan Red Jackets. Sumter County's getting ready for that showdown with Spencer. Jordan is going to be hosting Kendrick at Kinnett Stadium next Friday. All right, 7:40 left to go in the fourth quarter, and we have got a tight ball game between Harris County and Northside, as Northside is going to get the football back up by 1. Oh, and that's a muffed punt, and it looks like Northside falls on it. Northside's Jay Jackson with a couple of touchdown runs. Carter Myers with a couple touchdown runs for Harris County. The story has been Northside was up big, 29-14. Harris County's defense stuffed them and came all the way back to cut it to 1. That looks like that game's going to go down to the wire. Rick Beach and Ethan Petit on the call. If you want to watch that game, go to our YouTube channel or the Harris County Gas Live Facebook page as well. That's going to be a game that's going down to the wire. We still have a 25-6 ball game at Calvary. Calvary's defense has stuffed Brookstone several times on 4th down. Brookstone scored all their points in the first half. In fact, it was a scoreless third quarter, and now we are in the fourth quarter at Lynn McWilliams Field. And so Brookstone trying to bounce back after losing to Stratford Academy last week. And Calvary 5-0 on the season. It looks like if this score holds, they're going to end up suffering their first loss of the season. And then they'll end up playing Pacelli next weekend. So this is just going to I was watching this game, just an electric atmosphere over there at Calvary. It looks like there's not an empty seat in the stadium. As you know, the Brookstone fans traveled to this game. as Thrift Manager Mike Frost on the call for this game. All right, speaking of Pacelli, they are currently trailing Strong Rock 35-14 in the fourth quarter. And we also want to throw it to some of the games that happened yesterday. Congratulations to the Columbus Blue Devils for defeating the Shaw Raiders 17-0. The big story in this game was Isaiah Virgil, a.k.a. Legatron, a 49-yard field goal, and that actually was the Houlihan's highlight of the week. So congratulations to him. We do have an update. Harris County in the red zone, trailing 29-28. And we're going to keep an eye on that game. I actually got all the games on right now, trying to get you the latest score updates in real time. And let's go ahead and talk about Spencer getting the 39-0 victory over Kendrick. It was Glenwood falling to Wadley 35-21. And here's some finals. Carver ended up defeating Hardaway 55-0. And we also had Sumter County defeat Jordan 62-0. Trying to get a score update on that Stanhope Elmore and Smith Station game. And that is still 14-7. That's going into the third quarter now over in Millbrook, Alabama. They're in the third quarter now. We'll try to get a score update. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be back here with more score updates. It's the Georgia Alabama Sports Live halftime update show presented by the Beck Center. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the Georgia Alabama Sports Live halftime update show presented by the Beck Center. We want to thank Roger Beck for allowing us to be in this state-of-the-art facility, as they have pretty much all the bells and whistles that a facility would have. It's such this magnitude, of course. The practice facilities, you can play football, soccer in here, softball, baseball. They do have batting cages. They do have little hitting fences, as the softball team is playing right now. They got film rooms behind us. They've got an area for press conferences, a great center, the Center for Academic and Athletic Excellence. Let's get to the scores. Let's get to the score that you are watching right now at Ram Stadium. Mike Peacock and Austin Allen on the call. Russell County and Valley all tied up at 14. Russell County 5-0. And they are ranked in the Alabama Writers Association poll for the first time since 1998. They are ranked number 9, taking on a former region rival in the Valley Rams, who is a 5A school that's 3-1 on the season. We've seen them a couple times on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. They've defeated Glenwood. They've defeated Smith Station. And right now, they are knotted up at 14 apiece. As we have a score update, Harris County ends up kicking a field goal, and they now lead the Northside Patriots 31-28. They were down in this game 28-14 rather. And Harris County has marched all the way back to take the 31-28 lead. And we've got 5:27 left to go in the fourth quarter. That's one, definitely want to keep an eye on that one, as that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Also, want to give a little update on the Brookstone Calvary game, as we've got about 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. It is still Brookstone on top, 25-6. And by the way, you blink and you miss a score. Northside just scored on Harris County. Now I got to flip the scoreboard again. Northside now leads 35-31, pending extra point. We have got a wild game up at Kinnett Stadium. How about that? Let's take a look at some of the finals, as Carver defeated Hardaway down at Otis Spencer Stadium 55-0. Carver goes to 5-0. Hardaway goes to 0-6. Hardaway still trying to look for that first win of the season under first-year coach Will Weldon. That will have to wait 2 weeks because they have a bye, and then they will face Columbus in the Midtown Showdown on October the 9th. Meanwhile, Carver, one of the top teams in the state of Georgia, they will face Shaw. Kind of got a little retro feel on a Thursday night at Otis Spencer Stadium. The team of the early 2000s taking on the team that right after Shaw went to the state championship in 2006, Carver won a state championship in 2007. So both teams just have a history of winning championships. That's going to be a great game. Just a big rivalry for Carver and Hardaway. We have another final. Sumter County stays undefeated by defeating Jordan 62-0 in Americus. We do have a score update, as Strong Rock now leads Pacelli 35-21. That is in Locust Grove. Smith Station and Stanhope Elmore. Stanhope Elmore leads Smith Station 14-7, start of the third quarter. And we also have, we'll send it back to Brookstone Calvary in just a second. Because how about that Northside Harris County game? It is a wild contest there. I'm actually, as I blinked, Harris County took the 31-28 lead over Northside, and then all of a sudden, Northside answers right back of a touchdown of their own. The big story was Northside jumped out to that big lead over Harris County, and then Harris County's defense was able to get a couple of stops, and now Northside leads Harris County 35-31. They're getting ready to do the extra point. So bear with me. 35-31. Looks like they're actually going to go for two. And they get it. Northside leads 37-31. They were trying to make it a 6-point game. And Northside leads 37-31 with 5 minutes left to go. If you're watching us, that is a game you want to throw it to. Wow, what an exciting game. All right, let's go ahead and swing it around the Chattahoochee Valley. As Russell County Valley, we've got all knotted up at 14. And the Thursday night games from yesterday, Columbus defeated Shaw 17-0. Congratulations to Coach Robert Peters and the Columbus Blue Devils that have not made the playoffs since 2018. They're 4-1. They play Greenville next week. Then they play Hardaway in the Midtown Showdown. We could possibly see a Columbus Blue Devils team 6-1 going into the game against Kendrick. Then they play Spencer and Sumter County. This looks like they could be a playoff team. Shaw having a very tough season. They've had a tough schedule. 1-5 on the season, but they have faced a lot of tough opponents, and it gets tougher because they will face Carver next Thursday night at Otis Spencer Stadium. Down at Otis Spencer Stadium, the Spencer Green Wave pick up their third straight victory of the season to go to 3-3. Kendrick falls to 3-3. Spencer's 2-1 in the region. Kendrick 1-2 in the region. Spencer is going to be taking on Sumter County at Otis Spencer Stadium Friday night. Kendrick is hosting Jordan at Kinnett Stadium. Playoff implications for both teams. Glenwood suffers their second loss of the season as they lost to Wadley 35-21. Wadley is the defending single A champions. And this game is actually at Wadley because the game last year got canceled because of Hurricane Helene, which, by the way, it's the 1-year anniversary. I ended up seeing that on my news feed. All right, so Northside leading Harris County 37-31. Harris County with the football, and there's a big run back. How about that? Harris County in Northside territory. Man, you're getting these score updates in real time. And then we got Brookstone and Calvary still 25-6. Strong Rock leading Pacelli 35-21. Still have not got a score update on that Smith Station Stanhope Elmore as the NFHS network feed is not working. Anybody that's got a score update, I might try to answer somebody from the Montgomery stations. Maybe they can give me a score update. I know that it's probably not 14-7. It's been 14-7 for a while now. But wow, what an incredible night of games here on the Georgia-Alabama Sports Live halftime update show. Now we're going to go ahead and send it back to the second half. And we're going to join Mike Peacock and Austin Allen at Rams Stadium. Enjoy the second half. Valley, Russell County, all netted up at 14. Back to you guys.
And we are back here in Valley, Alabama. Halftime has just ended. The Valley Rams will receive the second half kickoff, and they kind of thwarted an opportunity there, Austin, at the end of the first half. They were down inside the 5-yard line and let one get away from them, missed a field goal as time was about to expire. And so they kind of feel like they left one on the field there at the end of the first half.
Mike. I mean, they did a great job on that drive, managing all the way down the clock with no timeouts, get down there, push the field goal left. You got to feel like that was a bit of a body blow going into the locker room. But I think the big story of the first half, Mike, was that fumbled punt.
Yeah.
That put Valley right there on the 2 or 3 yard line. They punched it in, tied this thing up, and we've had a competitive ball game since that moment.
We have. And Russell County getting lined up on the kickoff side. Justin Hernandez has it on the tee. Deep for Valley. Let's see. You got 3 guys back there. Eason is back there. Aiden Johnson is back there, and I can't see the number on this one. It's a single digit as well, and it's going to be squibbed, and it gets away, and it's still on the ground, and Valley's finally just going to fall on it.
Inches away from disaster.
That was it rolled around a little bit too much. That'll make a coach lose his lunch. But that was C.J. Johnson who ended up covering it up for Valley. And the Rams will start at the 15-yard line, I believe. Get my vantage point back here.
They're right at about the 19.
Yep. Foreman gets the snap. He's going to give it to Eason. Eason is hit at the line of scrimmage, bounces off a tackle. He's going to get about 3 or 4 before progress is stopped.
Eason been pretty scrappy tonight as a runner.
He's shifty, but he's also physical. Got good size, and he's very versatile too. He can catch the football and will shift around to different positions.
He's done a great job breaking tackles tonight.
3 receivers to the left, a single receiver to the right. Single back is Eason in the backfield. Foreman takes the snap. He drops back. Pressure coming. He's going to drill it downfield. And that should have been intercepted. But the safety back there for Russell County, Tyvion Davis, kind of did a little stutter step there,
yes.
Austin, and lost his cadence on his feet. And I believe if he kept his feet and kept his feet moving right, it would have been an easy interception.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of felt like Valley was going to come out and try to take a shot here early. Russell County also felt the same thing. They did a great job there.
So 3rd down and 5 now for the Rams. 3 receivers to the right, 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Eason in the backfield. They're going to run a little option play. Foreman's going to keep it, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. Did he make it? No, he did not. He is going to be short. It's going to be 4th down. And I don't know. Let's see what Adam Hunter does here. Is he going to – it's going to be 4th and about 2.
We're going to punt, Mike.
Yeah, that's the safe thing to do here on this first drive. Good job by the Russell County defense of keeping Foreman short of the mark.
And for Valley, tough blow, 3 and out on opening drive.
Cade Riley on to punt. Let's see if he can get off another one of those cannon shots like he did in the first half. Good snap. The kick is up. This one's not quite as far. Short. Right at midfield, it's going to hit. Everybody gets away from it. How many times did you hear Peter right there? I still don't know who Peter is.
You don't want to know Peter.
10:20 to go. 10:20 to go, 3rd quarter. We'll take a break real quick, and we'll be back for Russell County's first possession on Georgia Alabama Sports.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika.
And we're back quickly here as they don't take quite as much of a break between possessions. 3 receivers to the left and a tight end to the right side. Back in motion. He's going to swing it out. That's going to be Johnson. And
Good stiff arm.
Yeah. Got a couple of extra yards there. Eugene Robinson, I said Johnson. Eugene Robinson on the carry.
It's a great stiff arm by Robinson there.
He got about 8 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line of Valley.
It was like a micro Derrick Henry out there.
Yeah. The snap. Quick throw over in the flat. Good play right there and a good gain for Russell County. And they're going to get down to about the 27, 28-yard line. Let's see. Gain of about 15 yards there,
yeah,
I believe.
Great job by Riggins, Mike, just kind of letting that one go. I mean, he caught Valley flat-footed right there.
To the 39-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 14, or the 29-yard line. And here's Thomas on the carry. Gets into the secondary, and he's going to get another first down, I do believe. Let's see where they mark him. He's going to be just short. He's going to get right to the 20-yard line. So a gain of 9 right there, and it's going to be 2nd and 1.
Great physical run.
Russell County marching quickly. The snap. Riggins drops back. Good protection. Delivers the throw. A strike. Here's a flag on the play.
Not sure if it's going to be a push-off, Mike, or what we might have here. They're calling on
They're calling offensive pass interference. I don't know if it was a pick play or if they actually called it on the receiver who caught the football.
I don't think it was on him, Mike. I think it was on the outside receiver. I think he was just getting a little handsy, I guess, trying to get a little early block.
Well, he sprung him open for sure.
Yeah, Riggins and Russell County aggressively going after the middle of this field all game. And Valley's left it open for them, Mike. They haven't really adjusted here early in the second half.
Right. So that's going to put it at the 34-yard line. It's going to be first down for the Warriors. Thomas, the carry. Or excuse me, Lucas. I don't know. Why am I calling him Thomas?
Great job by number 66 on Valley again up the middle right there. This Valley front coming out strong right now. Even though they had a linebacker out of position, Mike, he was still running down the line of scrimmage as the ball was snapped. They were still able to stuff that run.
Chris Lucas on that carry. 3 receivers to the left. Riggins drops back. They're setting up a screen, and it's picked off. And he's got open field. Riggins is the only man who's got a chance to catch him, and he does, and dumps him. His receiver was not there for the screen, Austin. He threw it to where his receiver was supposed to be, and the guy wasn't there, and instead an orange shirt caught it.
And once again, Mike, Valley edge rusher off the edge, didn't get there, get his hands up, affected the vision of Bryson Riggins, caused that turnover.
We'll take a quick break on the change of possession. 8:47 left in the third quarter. We'll be back in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Back at Valley. Foreman looking to throw, looks to the end zone. Oh, did he catch? No, incomplete. He did not have possession of it, didn't get his feet down.
Yeah, Mike, I'm going to be honest, Mike. They're waving it incomplete. It looked like he caught it to me.
He got it. He definitely caught the football, but I believe he must have put his foot down on the end line. What a play. But a great job by Russell County defense, but instead of knocking it down, knocked it up in the air, and the receiver caught it. And by the way, I want to mention the interception was returned by Brandon McCullough. We didn't get his name in before we went to the break, but a great interception has put Valley in business at the 27 of Russell County. Eason, the carry. He's going to be brought down a gain of about 3, maybe 4 there. 8.5 minutes to go in this third period. Just inside the 25-yard line to the 24. believe he got 3 yards there. 3rd down and 7 now for the Rams. This has been a good one.
It's been a good one. Both these quarterbacks letting it rip. Some absolute dots they've thrown tonight. Receivers haven't come up with all of them.
Foreman's going to drop back. Pressure coming from the outside. He's got a lot of running room. He's going to stay behind and get a throw off complete. And he's going to be dragged down. That is Aiden Johnson with the catch there.
Mike, he went full Patrick Mahomes right there.
He did.
Looked the defense off, threw back across his body.
Across his body with the little toss back and found his receiver. And it's going to be 1st and goal. I believe they are right around the 5-yard line, maybe inside the 5.
They may try to go straight quarterback power right here, Mike.
Apologize. It's difficult to see these numbers on the field. Quick throw, and he had a man wide open, absolutely by himself, and threw it at the ground at his feet.
Yeah, he skipped a rock there, Mike, like he was out at the pond looking at the sunset, skipped him a rock right across the end zone there.
I think it shocked him how open that receiver came, and he tried to hurry the throw and just got on top of it and threw it downward.
That's another moment, Mike, where if we had a camera in the end zone, we probably could have seen his eyes getting as big as silver dollars there.
The give to Eason. He is going to be hit, but he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Valley. And the Rams have retaken the lead, taking advantage of the turnover.
Valley, the 2 runs they ran down here in the red zone, they did an excellent job of blocking them up, Mike. Opened up a gap for Eason. He got skinny. Leg drove into the end zone. Great job by Valley.
Diaz back in for the extra point. He'll try to make it a 7-point game here. Cade Riley is the holder. And the kick is good. 21-14, 7:26 to go. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on Friday Night Showcase on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Back to Valley. Diaz will kick it off. They've employed the pooch kick all night, and they're going to do it again. This one's going to get out of bounds, though, and that'll give good field position to Russell County at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Will, Mike, he kind of, I don't know if he let that one go off the side of his foot or what, but that thing kind of sliced like a drive, one of my drives.
Yeah. So let's see, 21-14, and that is 2 touchdowns directly off turnovers for Valley. The muffed punt early in the first half gave them 1 score, and then the good interception and good return off that interception.
That's been a big story of the game so far, Mike, but credit to Valley for punching it in there. They had a good ways to drive after that interception return.
And, you know, a lot of people say, well, that's 2 picks that Riggins has thrown tonight, but that last pick, Austin, his guy just wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, there was nobody there.
And a short gain on a little option. Defensive end did a good job. He picked up quarterback, and they had some guys out there for the pitch that kept their discipline. Gained about 3 yards. Maybe we'll call it 2 yards.
But Bryson Riggins here, Mike, with a chance to play hero and knock this thing back up. I don't expect him to shy away from going deep here.
2 receivers to the left now as they adjust the formation. Tight end to the right. And the give. That's Robinson. He's going to get the first down before he's run out of bounds up at the 45-yard line, 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for Russell County.
That was a good change of pace play. Ran the motion, Mike, giving them some eye candy to look at.
Yep.
And they go back off tackle the other way. Great job by Russell County.
2 receivers each direction. One of those lined up more in an H-back position on the left side. Single back in the backfield. The give. Robinson again. He's in the secondary. He's going to get 10 yards.
He trucked
and
the
another
man.
First down. He did. One of the safeties came up to try to make a hit on him, and he just ran him over. He did get him down. We'll give him credit for the tackle, but he was punished.
He was punished.
Tackle. 1st and 10 for Russell County. A couple of good runs back-to-back here for the Warriors. And they are in plus territory at the 43-yard line of Valley. The give. This time he's met at the line of scrimmage. Going to gain maybe a yard. I think they're going to give him 1 on that play.
I can tell you they've let them get loose a little bit on this drive, Mike. But you can tell the front's playing good, and they've our gap sound when you can see the running back hit the line, and it kind of looks like a net. It kind of expands, goes concave in the center. It looks like a spider web almost.
No backs in the backfield this time for Riggins. Quick throw out in the flat, complete. Run out of bounds. That is Noah Sterling on the reception there for the Warriors. That's going to be a first down for Russell County as they get it down to the 30-yard line. I believe that is the 30-yard line. Yes, the 30. The tent blocks our vision a little bit, but that's okay. And stepping offside is big number 99 for Valley, Jaden Evans, and that'll give a free 5 yards to Russell County. It'll be 1st and 5 at the 25.
There's an epidemic, Mike, across high school football, and it's when the defense jumps off sides, the center never snaps the ball. I mean, I know you can take the free 5, but if they're going to jump, I think, somebody should be coaching these guys up to just go ahead and let it go and let the quarterback just rip one.
And that is incomplete. It was forward. I thought we might see a flag there, Austin, because it looked like the receiver started a little bit early, but I guess it was lateral motion. And so no penalty there. Incomplete pass, 2nd down and 5 now after the penalty.
A little bit of frustration for these Russell County receivers right now. Everybody trying to get back on the same page, it seems.
2 receivers right side. Man in motion now. The give to Lucas, and he gets a nice gain, and it's going to be a first down. Gets about 7 or 8 yards there. He's going to get to the 17-yard line, I believe.
Russell County going to the ground game this drive, Mike. It's been effective.
Well, they know they have Valley guarding against the pass and maybe finding a little bit of softness. And a good hole there. Lucas again. He's going to gain about 4 yards.
Yeah, that was a good burst through the hole by Lucas there, Mike.
Yeah, Lucas has a really good quick first step.
Yes.
And he gets close to 5 yards there. We're going to call it 4. Well, we'll call it 5. Down to the 14-yard line. Where to be 2nd down. Riggins, the snap, the fake. Throws the fade pattern. And no flag. Looked like there might have been a little interference over there, Austin, but no call.
No call, Mike. I think they're going to let it be fair play. It was funny. They're running tempo, so I didn't get the chance to say it. I mean, there was a lot of green grass towards that back pylon. Valley playing really press man right here down in the red area.
Quentin Lewis was the intended receiver there, and he almost got the catch. 3rd and 5 now from the 14. Russell County looking to tie this back up here in the 3rd quarter. 4:13 left in this 3rd period. The shift, the snap. Riggins looks, throws, complete inside the 5. Did he get in the end zone? No, inside the 1 yard
Wow.
line. He just stepped out before the pylon.
He was right there. Great
And
little wheel route by him, though, Mike. Great job. They worked the other side of the field, came back to the opposite side, kind of cleared it out for him, dumped it off. Great job by Riggins.
First and goal from about a foot. They got the heavy formation.
They got a
in there.
jumbo package in there.
Oh, and an easy touchdown for Lucas. Touchdown Warriors.
They added some extra beef. Valley
They
had to know
did.
it was coming from that side, but what can you really do with about an extra 400 pounds back there?
Yeah, they definitely had the heavy package in. And on to attempt the extra point will be Justin Hernandez. At the moment, it is 21-20 Valley, 4:01 left in this third period.
Got ourselves a ball game, Mike.
Yes, we do. Now, remember, on the very first score of the game, there was a horrible snap on the extra point, and Russell County was unable to convert.
Yeah, high snap, and you know that's something that drives a coach crazy.
And now
for a long
somebody's
snapper.
still missing on this extra point play, and finally they get the
They
guy
gotta
out there.
burn a
They got to
timeout.
call timeout.
It's not good.
That'll give a coach gray hair. Let's take a break real quick during this timeout. It's Friday Night Football Showcase on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you just can't get enough high school football, you got to tune in to the GIAA High School Scoreboard Show tonight on the GIAA Facebook page and GIAA.tv. Hosted by Richard Holdridge and Thrift Behringer. Live from the Beck Center and presented by the Beck Center. They'll have every score from around the entire state of Georgia. That's the GIAA Scoreboard Show after tonight's games. Hernandez now lined up. They got everybody that's supposed to be out there, and let's see if they can convert this extra point. The snap, the hold, and it is no good. Again, the holder had a hard time getting the football down. It was a better snap. He just took his time about getting it set on the tee, and Hernandez got his cadence off and was not able to get his foot into the ball good.
Yes, I don't know if maybe the first botch snap kind of has thrown everything off, kind of eroded the trust, if you will, between the long snapper and the holder here. But it was definitely some miscommunication. Good call bringing that up beforehand, Mike, because they did it again.
They did it again, and Hernandez started his steps and had to pause.
Yes, he had to do that last time also.
Yeah, he did. And, this time it was simply because the holder did not catch the ball and get it on the tee. He caught the ball, picked it up, and then sat it down on the tee. And just got the timing all off and the missed extra point. So it's 21-20 Valley, 4:01 to go in this third period. This time on the kickoff, Hernandez doesn't have to worry about a holder. And he puts his foot into it, and it is away down toward the corner. It's going to be fielded about the 9-yard line. And a good tackle up about the 25, 26-yard line. That was Kason Varner on the return for Valley. I didn't see who made the hit on the kickoff, but a good one for Russell County. And Valley will start at their own, I believe, 26-yard line.
See if Valley can bring some more fireworks here, Mike. High-powered offense.
We have a penalty. We didn't see the flag because it was behind the tent there. And they're calling a block below the waist or a chop block.
Hey, it's going to back them up.
And it is going to back Valley up considerably here. Somebody did a cut block or a chop.
Little high-low action.
And that's going to put them 15 yards back. So they're going to be starting this drive instead of up near the 26, or 27, they're going to start at about the 12. No, I'm sorry. Inside the 10. No, just outside the 10, about the 11 or 12 yard line. Yeah, we got it. I guess if it was at the 26 and you go 15 yards back, that's 11.
11.
Right?
You know, I'm going to give you a pass, Mike. I mean, all due respect to the Valley Sportsplex, but the Lions could use a fresh paint job out here.
I think they must not have painted last night because of the weather. And Eason on the carry, he's going to get a gain up to about the 15-yard line. The hole closed quickly. He had a big hole when he got the handoff, and he tried to shoot through it. It closed up. He still got a decent gain up to the 15, and it's going to be second down and about 8 yards.
Yeah, Russell County's defense has come out and responded well so far in this third quarter.
Foreman has Eason in the backfield. He has twins to both sides. Now man goes in motion. And down the sideline, the guy's open, and he's got it. He's loose. He could go all the way. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5.
Wow.
Touchdown, Valley. A couple of missed tackles there, and a great run after the catch by Kason Varner. And Valley strikes quickly. That was 85 yards on that play.
It was an insane catch and run. He got loose on that sideline. He caught it kind of right behind the tent right here, Mike.
Yeah.
And sped out of there.
The corner went for the football and missed it. The receiver caught it, got loose, broke a tackle, and when he broke a tackle, he put on a burst, Austin, and just ran by everybody.
That was fireworks right there, Mike. Valley trying to go up 8 right here.
Diaz on for the extra point. The hold, the kick, and it is good. He didn't hit that one well, but he got it through there.
He knuckleballed it.
28-20, just 2:59 left in this third period. We'll take a break, and we'll come back for the kickoff on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Back here at Valley, Diaz tees it up. His last kickoff went out of bounds and gave Russell County good field position at the 35. They've been employing the pooch all night. They've been keeping it away from those speedsters back in the back for Russell County. Looks like they're going to do that again. The approach and the kick, pops it up. This one more toward the middle of the field. It's going to be fielded, and he's got a blocker. Can he get the edge? He does. He's loose. He's going to be down inside the 40, cuts back, and he's still on his feet, and he's going to get all the way down. No flags. He's going to get all the way down to the 25, 26-yard line. I can't see for the tent right there. If you can see our camera angle, it's a little difficult to see where he is. We're going to count on the guy running the scoreboard to tell us what yard line he's on. I believe it's the 26 or 27-yard line.
That was an awesome return, Mike. Awesome return. Reverse field, able to get the edge, get the one blocker he needed. The pooch kick backfired on Valley pretty greatly there.
But a good shift in blocking for Russell County. They set a wall, and he was able to get that wall and get to the edge. He needed one block to get the edge, got it, then put on a burst and stayed on his feet to get some extra yardage, and they're at the 28-yard line.
Definitely put some juice back in this Russell County crowd on our side of the field.
The officials are trying to get everything going here. They're communicating. Now we finally get it whistled. 2:46 in this third period. The give to Lucas. He's in the secondary. Inside the 10. It'll be first and goal for the Warriors. What a run by Lucas.
Great job by the Russell County offensive line there, Mike. They opened a Mack truck-sized hole, sealed off both sides. And Lucas able to make something shake right there.
Robinson, the deep, is the back in the backfield. Lucas is in motion. And a whistle and a timeout for Valley. A quick timeout by Adam Hunter. And we'll keep it here. 2:25 to go in the third period, and Russell County, they needed a quick strike, and they got the great return, Austin, and they're down here in really good shape.
They're close, Mike, and something tells me the fireworks aren't over with this game. I mean,
No,
they are neck and neck.
Definitely not.
Now, you know, Bryson Riggins would love to come out and make a play right here, especially after the way the last drive ended for him.
And if you were seeing at halftime, Central and IMG playing, and IMG is up big on Central. And, you know, we were talking about that. I would hate to have to play IMG because it's almost like a national all-star team.
Oh yeah, it's like a SEC training camp down there, Mike. I mean, it's they got beef all over the field, and they come out and flex it dang near every week, Mike.
Yeah, they do. They got plenty of travel money as well. That's why they're in Phoenix City, Alabama tonight, all the way from down in the Bradenton, Florida area. Russell County now, first and goal from the 8. The give to Robinson. He's going to be hit in the backfield and pulled down. The first guy to make contact for Valley was Travion Flournoy, number 25.
Flournoy shot in there, got skinny through the gap,
and
forced that thing back outside to his help.
I believe there's no gain on the play. So it'll be second down and goal from the 8.
They got a one-on-one. Top of our screen here, Mike. A lot of green grass back to that pylon.
They're going to give it to Lucas. He shifts over the right side. He's going to get down close to the 5-yard line. And it's going to be third and goal. But you're right. They had one-on-one up there at the top on the right side. Electing to stay on the ground here is Russell County so far.
Third and goal right here, Mike. I expect to see him to work to the far hash side of the field.
Might see a little play action here,
yes.
Austin, on third
a little bit
down.
of a boot. Try to get Riggins out in space where he can kind of see his guys out there.
Quentin Lewis and Cameron Murray are to the right. Lucas up the middle, and he's down toward the goal line. Did he get in? Yes, touchdown, Chris Lucas. What a nice job by the offensive line and a good job of shifting and finding the seam by Lucas, and got himself to the goal line and forced his way in for the score. And Russell County will go for 2 here to try to tie it.
Yeah, Lucas had the hot hand this drive, and they said, we'll give it to you down here. Goal to go. And he did not disappoint Russell County. Great job blocking it up this whole drive.
So the heavy formation here on the 2-point play. Riggins going to get outside. Can he get to the pylon? Yes, he can. It is good. The 2-point conversion is good, and we are tied at 28.
And there you go, Mike. They come in, give the running back the ball, and they think they're going to do it again for the 2-point, and Riggins pulls it, makes a play. There he is, responding.
He got a good block on the edge that got just enough of the defender to get Riggins room, and he got just inside the pylon over there for the 2-point conversion. Let's take a break. We'll be back in a moment on Friday Night Football Showcase on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show, and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
And we are back here, Sportplex Stadium in Valley, Alabama. It is 28-all, 1:05 left in the third period. And Russell County about to kick off here. And has Hernandez switched to left-footed? No, they're going to try the onside kick. The ball is dead. It is a nice job by one of the linemen. Give credit right there to Marquise Lynch. Big number 55.
He did a great job, Mike.
He very
just
confidently, came up and grabbed that football and went down with it.
It's a sign of good coaching. He knew what was coming, and he stayed calm.
I would venture to guess that if they ever have the hands team deployed, he's not on the front line.
No,
but
he
maybe
won't be anywhere near a hands team.
Maybe he should be, because he handled that one very well. So Valley with really good field position after the onside kick. I thought we were going to see a not ambidextrous. I don't know what you call it when you kick with both feet. But
he went oppo taco on us a little bit there.
Eason, and just gets tripped up as he crosses the 45-yard line of Russell County. He's going to fall forward for a yard.
Eason found the hole, not able to keep his balance, though.
He's going to get about 5 there.
He's running strong right now.
Ball on the 44-yard line of Russell County. And we're inside 40 seconds left in this third period. Tie score, 28 all.
We're going empty, Mike.
Empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Foreman out, and it's complete. Or no, he lost it.
Dropped it as he was going out of bounds. Russell County played through the ball, Mike.
I believe he had it knocked away from him and never had possession enough.
And that was Carlos Cotton
to count
again.
For the catch. Yeah, Cotton did a great job. So no catch there for Kason Varner.
Carlos Cotton, he's had a few massive pass breakups in this game tonight.
3rd and 5, big play for the defense here. Trips to the left side, single receiver to the right. Eason, the lone back in the backfield with Foreman. He's going to step up in more of an H-back role.
The safety up shallow.
Good pressure. And let's see, there's a flag.
All right, Mike, I think I see what happened here. Carlos Cotton forced him out of bounds, but I think they're going to call PI on that, on Carlos, for getting a little too handsy.
And
forcing the Valley receiver out.
Now the referee threw his hat down, and if the receiver did not come back in and establish himself, that's going to be illegal touching. Let's see what they're going to call here.
They're discussing now.
I think they're going to call illegal touching.
Yes.
Because the defense forced him to the sideline. He did go out of bounds. Now there's no flag, and it is an incomplete pass.
Okay, so they wave it on. Fair play. I mean,
you can step out and catch it, but you have to reestablish yourself back in bounds. And he's going to say when he caught that when he was still out of bounds, and it's incomplete. And here comes the punt team for Valley. Now, last time they were in this type field position with a punt, Austin, they tried a fake.
Yes. A fake punt screen, Mike, was not a big fan of that one.
Yeah.
I think they're going to let this one just rip and see if they can pin Russell County back.
I think Riley's going to try to pop this one up and drop it down and pin them back as far as he can. He takes his time. Now he's going to take off and run, and now he's going to get the kickoff, and he shanks it, and it's just an awful kick.
Everybody on the Russell County sideline was screaming, do not touch that ball, Mike.
Great field position for Russell County after the shanked kick there. And at the end of the third quarter, it is 28 all here in Valley. Russell County has the ball when we come back. We'll be back in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Back here at Valley, it's going to be first down. Looks like it's going to be at the 20-yard line where the ball went out of bounds. So about a 17, 18-yard kick there, I believe, on the shank.
Yeah, it didn't work out good. They tried the fake again, Russell County.
I don't think it was intended to be a
film.
fake. I think they wanted to kick that ball, but when the punter did not get rushed and looked up and was getting no pressure, he thought, "Hey, I might can make something out of this." And I don't think that was intended at all. And seeing the reaction of Adam Hunter, the head coach, I know it wasn't intended because he was not happy with his punter at all.
All right, Mike, I'm interested to see if Valley addresses the soft spot in the middle of their defense here. Try and force Bryson to go a little bit deeper, maybe out to the edges of the field here.
And I'm interested to see, Austin, if they stick with the run game. They've been running it quite a lot, and they do. Here, Lucas has it. He's loose in the secondary. And did he fumble that football? He did, but did the ground cause it? Let's see. The ground cannot cause a fumble.
We got the back judge saying he was down. White Hat's walking over now. They're going to talk it over.
The ball did not come out until he hit the ground, so there is no fumble. And Lucas will come off. But a good run for a first down for Lucas, and gets it all the way up to
You called it, Mike.
30-yard line.
Lucas has had the hot hand. He's going to come out for a play, but I think they're going to try and pound it some more.
Robinson in the backfield now. Man in motion. Robinson's going to get the carry. He shifts over. Maybe should have stayed with his original path right there. He probably would have got a couple of more yards, but tried to shift over to an open spot and got his legs taken out. And he gains about 3 right there. I think it's going to be 2nd and 7. Again, the yard markers and the down markers are right behind the tent from our vantage point here, so we're going to depend on the guy doing the scoreboard. He's done a really nice job of getting the yard line, the down and distance right all night. Riggins, and throws it just a little bit behind his intended receiver, had him open, and losing his feet and not able to make the catch was Quentin Lewis. So it's going to be 3rd down now and 7.
Yeah, a little bit behind, and Lewis tried to stop on a dime, Mike, and you can see some of that sod just pop up.
Well, and we were remarking at halftime. When I went back to my bag, there is a coat of moisture on my backpack here, and my sleeves that I have my rosters in also had a coat of moisture on them. So it has become what was a really pleasant, nice evening, still a pleasant, nice evening temperature-wise, but there's a lot of humidity in the air, and maybe that grass is getting a little slick out there. Back to pass. He's scrambling now. Looking downfield. He's going to throw deep. He's got a guy wide open. He's behind the defense. That is Jamari Burnett, and he's going to be tackled. He couldn't get away, but a huge play for Russell County as they let a guy get behind him, Austin.
They did. They started paying so much attention to Bryson Riggins, Mike, as he started to try and get that edge. He seen this guy come open, stopped and popped it.
I'll tell you, Riggins got away from one tackler in the backfield and bought himself a bunch of time. His offensive line did a great job not getting downfield, and he found a guy wide open in Jamari Burnett, and a huge play down deep into Valley territory. And Lucas back into the game. A good run. He shifts off the right side over to the left side, and he's going to get probably 5 yards, close to 5 yards. Let's see. Maybe 6. We're going to call it 6 yards on first down there. 2nd and 4. They should be about the 13-yard line if my math is correct, and the guy running the scoreboard agrees with me.
Shades of Johnny football on that last play, Mike. A little bit of backyard football, a little turkey bowl action.
Lucas again. He's through. He's into the goal line. Touchdown, Russell County. And the Warriors have taken the lead again here with 9:54 to go in the ball game. What a turn of events.
Great job to open the fourth quarter by Russell County, Mike. Fourth quarter is the money quarter, and they've opened up strong here. Bryson Riggins able to escape immense pressure.
And they're not even going to attempt the kicking game this time, Austin. They're going to go for two here.
They got to get back in the lab and work on that one a little bit, Mike.
34-28. Riggins, the snap, gives to Robinson. He's up the middle. He's to the goal line. He's in. The two-point conversion is good. And it's 36-28 with 9:54 to go here in this ball game. We'll take a break, and we'll be back in a moment for the kickoff on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Back here at Sportplex Stadium in Valley, Alabama. 9:54 to play in this ball game, and Russell County has taken a 36-28 lead over Valley. Boy, you just can't count these Warriors out, Austin.
Absolutely not, Mike. And the explosive play by Riggins got them down there. But the story of Russell County in this second half so far is the physicality in the run game.
Another onside kick, and that one's not going to go 10 yards, and it's going to be touched by a Russell County player. And I'm not sure if that one was fully intended to be that short of a kick. I think it was intended to be a squibber, and I think he maybe hit it a little bit too far toward the top of the football, and it didn't go far enough before a white jersey touched it. So great field position again for Valley.
Yeah, let's hope that what it was, Mike, because if you got a little greedy trying to onside there, kind of cost yourself some yardage, put Valley back in position. And you know they got a quarterback, Mike, that can let that thing go.
Yes, they do. Hernandez he was in his traditional run-up to kick off, and I think it was just meant to be a squib kick, and I think he just hit it a little bit too far toward the top of the football. And Foreman has good field position. They are at the 48-yard line, their own 48-yard line. Man in motion, the give to Eason. Big hole. He's loose in the secondary. Can they run him down? The answer is no. Touchdown, Valley.
Mike, I don't know what happened to the Russell County defensive line right there, but they vanished off the field. I mean, Easton came through that hole. There was nobody around him.
Yeah, he was in the secondary fast.
He split the safeties before we even seen him get touched at all.
Is that a flag? That is not a flag.
I think that's a mouthpiece down there on the field. We got.
Yeah, there's something that had a yellowish cover. And I was like, wait a minute, is there a flag on that play? But it is not a flag.
No flag. Valley obviously going to go for two here.
So a 52-yard run for Eason there for the touchdown. And now a timeout, Valley. And that is the second timeout of the half.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe there was miscommunication. Maybe they want to get a better two-point play drawn up. But, man, you would love to save that timeout.
And, folks, don't forget, as we come near the end of this game, we're at 9:44 now, but we will be selecting the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game, and there are a lot of candidates out there.
There are a lot of candidates. A couple running backs.
Both quarterbacks have had a nice night. Some defensive players have had good nights. It has been that kind of game here in Valley for Russell County and the Valley Rams.
It's been a fun one, Mike. I want to apologize to the crews last night who had to sit through a couple of blowouts. This one's been absolutely electric.
Couple of sleepers last night, and but this one has been fun.
It has. They're playing some big boy ball, Mike. I mean, the trench play has been impressive on both sides. They have really, both offensive lines have done a great job in the run game. Maybe not so much on the pass pro, but in the run game, they have done a great job of keeping their assignments and opening up holes for these backs.
Well, we knew coming in that the two teams had two outstanding quarterbacks, and they have proved it here tonight. So the two-point play lined up now. Spread formation. Man in motion. Foreman's going to give it to Eason. He's hitting the backfield, and it's going to be no good. What a job. The first guy to hit him, I believe, for Russell County was number 99, Landon Lamb. Was the first guy to make contact, and he didn't let him go and got some help from his friends, and they thwart the two-point play, so it stays 36-34. 9:44 to go in the game, and we'll take a break and be back in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we are back here in Valley, Alabama, as Diaz lines up to kick off. 36-34. Valley scored, went for two. They were denied. And now Russell County gets the ball back, and Diaz kicks it deep, surprises everybody, and it's going to go in and out of the end zone. He got that one all the way to the goal line.
He did. He booted it, Mike. Mike, during break, I asked you about a Harris County Northside update. We got that update. Harris County 38.
And there's a flag, and it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct, and I believe it's going to be on Russell County.
They got a little chippy.
A couple of guys were having words with each other, and one of them said the magic word and got a flag. Let's see if it's going to be offsetting, though. It could be offsetting. Let's see. Dead ball. It is offsetting. So there's going to be no yardage here. It was unsportsmanlike against both teams. So it's going to start at the 20-yard line. That'll probably save that young man, some steps.
I don't know, Mike. Back in my day, he probably would have still got him anyways. Just
Probably so. 9:44 to go in this ball game. Russell County has it starting at their own 20. They would like nothing more than to grind one out here, Austin, to use a bunch of clock. Robinson gets the carry, gets through. He's going to gain about 2 on the play. One of the offensive linemen loses his helmet. He'll have to come out for a play. That's number 68 for the Warriors. That is DJ Horn.
Anyways, Mike, I wanted to get back to that real quick. Harris County 38, Northside 37, fourth quarter. Another good one. Shout out to Rick Beach calling that game tonight. Yeah. I'm sure his voice will be gone tomorrow.
Oh, and there's a free play. They did it again. The clap and the nose guard once again, Austin, gets the freebie for Russell County. The guy right over the football goes on the clap instead of the ball moving and gives them 5 yards.
Sometimes you wonder, Mike, are they closing their eyes down there? I've been down there on the line of scrimmage. It gets tough down there. You're trying to get that motor running, but you got to keep those eyes open.
So instead of 2nd and 8, it is now 2nd and 3 for the Warriors. Riggins. The snap. Looks to throw. Got a man wide open. And it is a first down all the way up over the 40-yard line to the 41. No, they marked him down. They said his knee was down when he caught the ball.
As he called it, Mike, yeah.
I actually thought I saw daylight between his leg and the ground. I thought maybe he did not put that knee down, but they called it that way. So it's still going to be a first down, but instead of the 46-yard line, it's going to be the 36-yard line. Riggins gives Lucas. He's going to get a couple, maybe 3. Tough run there.
Was 3 yards in a cloud of dust, as they say, Mike.
We'll call it 2 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 8.
Russell County not looking for much more than that right now. This clock's just bleeding away.
38-yard line, 2nd down 8 for the Warriors. Little swing out to Lucas. Flag on the play. I believe that's going to be against Russell County. It's probably an illegal shift or illegal motion. It was not a pre-snap penalty. It could be a hold, but it was thrown awfully quick to be a hold.
They got him on the illegal formation.
Illegal formation or illegal shift. So that's going to bring it to 2nd down and 13 now for the Warriors. Little quick pass to Lucas.
Valley still in this thing. They've come off the 2 safety look a little bit, Mike. They've went to 1 high. They brought a safety down in kind of that nickel slot there.
Lucas, the handoff.
Did it again, Mike.
Yep.
Same exact thing. I don't know what they got going on the far side of that field, but something the side judge doesn't like from one of these receivers. I don't know if he's jumping early or maybe 2 players are initiating the motion at the same exact time. But Russell County needs to get that squared away or kind of just scrap that out of the playbook for the remainder of the game.
Yep. So that'll be 2nd down and 18 now, and they're all the way back at the 28-yard line. They were at the 38, and they've lost 10 yards on penalties here.
Mike, they're trying to creep that safety down in the run support, Mike. They got to be careful here.
They do have to be careful. Twins each way. Single back in the backfield, and that time the defender didn't break the plane, evidently.
He didn't, but nobody on the offensive side, Mike, moved. Now, usually you're trained if somebody jumps over and the center doesn't snap it, you just go ahead and touch them.
It's complete on the sideline, and that is Quentin Lewis, and he's going to get, of those 18 yards, he's going to get about 16 or 17 of them here, and it's going to be 3rd down and short for Russell County. Yeah, he gets 17 of those yards, and they are right at the 45-yard line. They got to get to the 46.
Huge
for
third
the first
down right here for Valley.
Russell County kind of taking their time here. We're under 7 minutes to go in the contest. Lucas gets the carry. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, keeps going forward. He's going to get the first down. Let's see. Let's make sure. Yes, the official is pointing first down. So first down, Russell County. Great second effort by Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas got it off the second effort. Just got the nose of the ball over the line, but able to get out of that first contact, which was behind the line of scrimmage. Valley crashed down hard.
They pretty much knew 21 was going to get the football, and they came after it hard. Tell you what, I'm wondering if Russell County's setting up a little play action here, Austin.
Yeah, they're rope-a-doping a little bit, Mike. They're getting in that range where you feel like Riggins could throw it to the pylon.
Twins to the left. Man in motion now. The give to Robinson. Robinson cuts back. He's going to get about 3 up to the 50-yard line, so they're going to be right at the midfield stripe.
Time ticking away, Mike, for these Valley Rams.
We'll call that 4 yards. Ladies and gentlemen, for the ultimate wrap-up of Georgia high school football, don't miss the GIAA's High School Scoreboard Show presented by the Beck Center. Richard and Thrift will get you caught up on all the action from every corner of the state tonight on the GIAA Facebook page and GIAA.tv. The snap. Riggins looks. Throws it deep. He's got a man. Lewis made the catch. Oh, my goodness, what a catch.
That was insane, Mike. Went up and got it, almost pro throw style, with hands around the defender's back.
Unbelievable.
The ball.
What a grab by Quentin Lewis.
And that's exactly what we were saying, Mike. You got to be careful. Scooting these safeties down. Wasn't no help over the top there. And Riggins
delivered that one on the money. And Quentin Lewis went up and got it. What a catch. What a grab by the junior receiver. We almost got blocked out by the 10th there, but I knew from the reaction on the sideline that he caught that football. I knew he had it up high, and if he held it through the ground, that was going to be a great play, and it was. First down, Lucas in motion. The give to Robinson. He spins, drops the football, but gets right back on it. Oh, how fortunate was that the ball didn't squib away. He had it stripped away from him as he went through the line, and he was able to get right back on top of it, and they're going to gain about 4 yards on that play.
That would have been exactly the break Valley needed right there.
Boy, would it. Second down and 6. We're ticking down toward 4 minutes left in this game. Russell County would like nothing more than to put this in the end zone 100%. Right here. Valley only has 1 timeout remaining.
Yeah, you put it in here. Valley's got a steep uphill climb to get back in it.
Riggins, the give. Lucas up the middle. He's going to get a couple. He moves forward. It's going to be about 3rd and 3.
This is the play of the game coming up here, Mike. It's a big 3rd down. Obviously, they're going to go for it on 4th down if they got to. They could kick a field goal and put it out of reach.
3rd and a long 3 or a short 4, whatever you want to call it here. And we're going down toward 3.5 minutes in the contest. Taking as much time as they can. They're letting the play clock run down. They're taking their sweet time getting the plays in.
Yeah, Valley defenders right now, Mike, hands on hips. It's been a long drive for them.
3rd down and 4. The snap. The give. Lucas outside to the right. He's got a block. He knocks a man down, stays on his feet, and he's going to get the first down. The clock stops. No, it hasn't stopped. It was supposed to stop. It's still running.
Still running while they're moving the chains. Great job by
Lucas. They finally stopped it. No, they haven't stopped it.
Time just ticking away. They have reset the chains now. It's goal to go, Mike. So they were good to roll the clock, but they never stopped it, though.
Russell County lines up. They are at the 3-yard line, 1st and goal. The give to Robinson. He shifts. He's going to be hit in the backfield and dropped about the 5-yard line. What a play.
Wow, he got stuffed,
By
Mike.
Valley's Nikeelan Linson. Nikeelan Linson with a great tackle, and they're going to lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
He shot in there like an absolute missile, Mike.
And Robinson, again, tried to shift back to his right, and when he did, he was met by Linson for the tackle.
Yeah, well, they had Lucas at the up back right there, Mike. I kind of thought they were just going to follow him in, kind of like a faux heavy package right there, but they pulled.
And now, look, they do have the heavy package. Lucas in the backfield. The heavy package is to the left. They give it to Lucas. He gets inside the 5 toward the goal line. He's going to be, and he is short. And let's see, and we've got an injured player for Valley. 1:28 to go, and let's see, I believe they got down close to the 1, maybe the 2-yard line.
They haven't moved.
And we've got a penalty on Russell County, that illegal procedure penalty once again.
We could not see it, Mike. The flag was in front of the 10 again.
Yep.
That's why they were waving that off instead of calling it a touchdown, because it looked like he crossed the plane. Self-inflicted wounds just let Valley hang around in this game.
Have. Now the heavy package comes off. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 10 now.
Mike, I love when they bring the heavy package in and they give it to one of the heavies, shades of Jalen Carter or Jordan Davis a few years ago. You give it to the heavies. Let them fall forward for a yard.
Lucas in the backfield. Robinson this time the up back. They give it to Lucas. He squirts inside. He's toward the goal line. Touchdown, Russell County. 10 yards. Chris Lucas is in there again for the Warriors.
Great job by Lucas. He's come out in this second half and put the team on his back.
That's at least 3 touchdowns for Chris Lucas tonight.
A little shimmy, a little shake into the end zone.
Found himself a seam, kept his eyes forward, found that seam, hit it, shot through it, and got to the goal line quick and went into the end zone standing up. And a huge score with only 1:22 left to go in the game. And they're going to keep it out there and go for 2 again. They've been very successful in their 2-point plays tonight. 42-34. Lucas drives toward the goal line. He's in there. And I'm sorry, it is now 44-34. We'll take a break. It's a 10-point lead for the Warriors of Russell County, and now a flag comes out, so we'll tell you about that when we come back in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we are back here at Valley getting ready for the kickoff, and there was a flag after the play, and it's going to be against Russell County. Although it was thrown on the far side of the field, and I thought it was a Valley player who said something to one of the officials, it was assessed against Russell County. So evidently one of the Russell County players said something.
Yeah, the flag kind of came out of a scrum pretty late there, Mike. Things getting chippy. It's been a very physical game, Mike.
It has. So Hernandez is kicking off from his own 25. And he pops that one up, and it hits the ground. Oh, and a good tackle. Nicely done by Russell County's Jeremiah Chambers. Makes the tackle, so not as good a field position as it could have been. Number one, they let the kick hit the ground.
That's a big no-no, Mike. I don't know if he thought it was a punt or what he had going on, but if you're there,
they are going to start at their own 40-yard line. So still good field position for Valley, but they have got to do something fast here. And you know Russell County's going to be in a prevent here, although they're not dropping anybody back deep.
They got one safety back deep, Mike.
They do. I see him now. Yep. Foreman drops back, gets it away, out in the flat, over to the sideline, and he's knocked out of bounds. That was complete.
Foreman throws a nice out route ball. I mean, that thing is pretty, snaps it in on time.
That was Kason Varner with the catch, and he got hit hard and knocked out of bounds across the way. 8 yards on that play, 2nd down and 2 from the 48. 1:11 to go. Valley only has 1 timeout.
Yeah, things looking grim right now.
Foreman
for the
looks
Rams.
over the middle, gets it complete. Receiver stood up. He's going to get the first down into Russell County territory. And Foreman is down. He got hit as he threw that football.
They got to get back on the ball. Foreman's back up, so they're not going to get an injury timeout.
56, and now they stop the clock. Not sure why they stopped it, but they did. Now they start it back. Foreman throws deep, And incomplete.
Had him open, Mike.
Just enough distraction by the defensive back for Russell County. That is Caden Jackson over there on the sideline. And I get he got just enough in the vision of Varner to cause the incompletion. So 48 and a half seconds left in this contest. It's 44-34 Russell County. Unless something crazy happens here, Austin, Russell County is going to move to 6-0.
Yes. Time is not on Valley's side. They'd have to onside kick and have a miracle here.
The clock starts on the snap. Foreman looks. Complete. That is to Aiden Johnson. He can't get out of bounds. Good job of tackling the man inbounds by Russell County. It's going to be third down, and they're going to call their final timeout. We're going to keep it here. Don't forget, folks, in just a moment, hey, let's go ahead and name it.
Go ahead and do it. I mean, he had a whale of a game.
Our Alex Quinney All-State Player of the Game tonight, Good Hands Player of the Game. The Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game is running back for Russell County, Chris Lucas. I have him with 3 touchdowns, maybe 4. I can't remember from the first half, but he has 3 touchdowns, and he has been the man here in the second half for the Warriors.
Second half, Mike, he come out, and that Russell County offensive line opened it up for him, and he did the rest. I mean, he has been on fire this whole second half. So shouts out to Lucas. Great job by him tonight, and the whole Russell County offense in the second half, putting it together.
What a job. They shifted gears. They were throwing the ball a lot in the first half. They went more to the running game in the second half, and it paid off.
It has. They had a problem. I mean, in the first half, both of these defensive fronts were getting after the passer.
Yes, they were. 36.9 seconds left. The clock starts on the snap. Good pressure from Russell County. The pass is intercepted. Oh, almost intercepted. What a great play over there. That was once again Jeremiah Chambers, and he did everything but catch that football.
He did. I mean, Foreman threw it right to him. It hit him in the chest. We heard the pop up here, Mike.
He got his head around and got his body turned, and it hit him right between the 3 and the 2. And it's fourth down now and 2. 31.9 seconds left. Valley's got to get 2 yards to keep alive here. Foreman, quick throw on the sideline, incomplete, and the ball's going to go over on downs. And here is a flag on the play. What happened there? If that is against Russell County, Dylan Griggs may come unglued.
I don't know what they got going on over there, Mike. I seen a cheerleader go down, though, across the side of the field.
But it was definitely after the play. Let's see. Let's see what the sign is. There's a flag also in the backfield. So there are 2 flags on the play. There was a dead ball penalty.
So this may be offsetting again, Mike. Could be roughing the passer in that area of the field.
It could be 2 fouls on Valley. Well, let's see what we're doing here. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Russell County. Oh, my goodness. You have got to have more discipline than that when you've got a win in your pocket and you have a fourth down stop and you give the team life. Yeah, there's only a little bit of time left, but so you're saying there's a chance. Yes, there is a chance now.
Yeah, basically at this point you should be thinking about getting to the bus and getting home. You had the game in hand. It still is in hand, but just a dumb penalty to add to the list that Russell County's had tonight.
So first down from the 20 now. Instead of getting in victory formation, they got to keep playing defense.
They got twins to this side of the field, Mike, but I have not seen Valley's quarterback really take a shot to the left side of the field this whole half. It's been kind of interesting.
He's probably going to throw to the end zone here. I would say they're going to run something that's going to go to the end zone.
I think they're going to throw some kind of levels concept here on the left side of the field. Try to get one at the front of the pylon and one towards the back, and just let Foreman throw it up.
Did they not assess enough yardage? Or were there 2 penalties?
There had to be 2
there
penalties.
Was
there was 2 markers
down.
There
was a live ball penalty and a dead ball penalty.
I think they had got roughing the passer and they didn't tack that on at first, Mike.
So it's a live ball and a dead ball foul. So 2 straight penalties on Russell County gives first and goal from the 10. Foreman looks, end zone, incomplete. No flag. 22.3 seconds left now. And thankfully, they let them play there. I think the receiver was as much at fault as the defensive back was, and they were jockeying, and it was a good no call.
Yeah, there was some hand fighting on both sides there, Mike, but I was still anticipating the flag. It's been a little bit of a ref show here late.
The yellow hanky show has been evident here in the fourth quarter for sure.
Them things must be hot in their pocket, Mike, because they're letting them fly.
Foreman, the snap. Looks to the end zone. He's got a man. Incomplete. Can't handle it. A great throw, back shoulder throw, right where his guy needed to catch it. He just couldn't get his shoulders turned quite enough to make the catch that was intended for Aiden Johnson.
Yeah, Foreman has showed me some stuff tonight, Mike. He has done a great job on these out-breaking routes and these back shoulder fades. Riggins has as well with his deep shots. I mean, his guys have actually gone up and gotten it, though. That may be the difference in the game right now, Mike.
You're right. 17.9 seconds, third and goal from the 10. 3 receivers to the left, a single receiver to the right. The back in the backfield is a protector now as an H-back position. That's Eason. Pressure knocked away by Russell County, and here comes a flag. That came all the way from the back, Judge. The official right in front of it did not call anything. It came from the back line of the end zone, and that's going to give them another play. I'm telling you, I thought it was good defense, Austin.
Yeah, I thought it was. I mean, they knew, like we said, Foreman's been going to that right side the whole time. They decided to bracket on that side. Did a great job of just making a play on the ball. I'm not sure what the back judge seen. Maybe he's seen a hand around the backside that we couldn't see. But either or, seemed like pretty decent, clean coverage to me.
It was at least double coverage that Foreman threw into. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. The give to Eason. He gets outside. He's going to be stopped. 6, 5, 4. That's going to be the final play of the game. And Russell County comes to Valley, Alabama, and takes a big win. They move to 6-0 on the season.
It's a big deal, Mike. These Russell County fans, they're all proud. They're up here. They traveled up here very well, and a great win for them as they continue to have a good run this season. Russell County building something kind of special here, Mike. They look good tonight, but you got to give credit to Valley. Season that started out a little wobbly for them. They're here, and they showed some things tonight that they can definitely build on moving forward into their season.
No doubt about it. They played a tough Russell County team, tooth and nail all night long, and did a great job. And you can't say enough about Caden Foreman and the job he did from the quarterback position tonight for Valley, and also Eason, the running back. A really good game for him as well. But what do you got? What can you say about this Russell County team? They were down, they got back up, they tied it, and then they go ahead. They kind of give up a big play and get down, and Valley gets that score to try to tie it, but they hold them on the 2-point conversion, and then Russell County gets a huge score and answers and puts this thing away, and it's just a huge road win for Dylan Griggs and his team. They just got ranked in the top 10.
It's a big deal, Mike. It's a huge road win. Tough environment here at Valley. They did a great job fighting. Just a culture win, you would call it. This is a win that you could look back and say, this win built our team to the next level, whatever that next level may be. Now, they're sitting at 6-0 right now. They're getting ready to make a playoff run. There's no telling what's going to happen. But tonight, they put it all on the line, and they battled hard. And it was a hard-fought win, and they look good, Mike. I'm excited to do some more Russell County games. Hopefully we get the chance.
Hey, this was a great one, I tell you. Hey, congratulations to Dylan Griggs and Russell County moving to 6-0 on the year. They're gonna probably move up in the Sports Writers poll this week, and just an outstanding job. Everybody in Seal, Alabama is happy tonight. Hello, Seal, and hello, South Russell County, and welcome to the big time, because you've got a big time bunch out here tonight. I tell you, congratulations to our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game, Chris Lucas, tonight. An outstanding game for him. But overall, an outstanding win for Russell County. We're going to get on out of here, and we're going to let everybody go get some rest and get rested up for college football tomorrow.
There's
Also,
some big ones tomorrow, Mike.
Some really big ones.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep or not, but we'll be there tomorrow night, 7:30.
I hear you. Well, for my man here, Austin Allen, for our producer, Tyler Dykes, thanks for watching with us tonight on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in the coming week with a lot more events. Look us up, YouTube, Facebook. Stay up with us. We'll see you next week on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Good night.